Hello, everybody, and welcome to Total Annihilation Replays. Today, we've got a lovely tournament because I am now among the old. So that is exactly exactly what I'm looking for here. I have taken that final that step, the first step towards the grave. Anyway. So what better way to celebrate, though, than to do a fantastic one-night-only tournament in the middle of the day for those of us in the U.S., but in the evening for those in Europe, featuring some of my favorite maps over the years. So round one play-in, we've got Coast to Coast, then Shore to Shore, Lava Two Hills, and then The Pass. I'm actually up against the Forgotten one here, and he's waiting for me. I'm going to say thanks for being patient. All right, I'm going to make sure I can get a link of this shared. Is being patient. You'll have to let me know if the audio is any good or if there's any issues there. If there are issues there, I'll put the stream there, and we'll share it here as well. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get this going here. Looks like the other games are on their way, so Forgotten One and I should get started here. It is entirely possible that I lose that on the first round here, which would be, fitting considering I haven't been playing as much lately. Having a child certainly decreases the amount of video game time. We'll say good luck and have fun. I don't think I've ever actually had the pleasure of playing the Forgotten One yet. He's a newer player. Now, what we're playing here is on the pro version of Shore to Shore, which is very similar to the original version of the map. Let's see. I'm going to do 3 expelled. It's just been so long since I played this. I had a decent game with Matt in here recently. Yeah. Yep, here we go. Here comes the visitor. Okay. What do you want? All right. I think I've got that up. No, I'm not going to do that right now, buddy. Okay. Okay, we'll share the this over here. Okay, there we go. He says ready. Okay. And we are off. Yeah, in Pro TA now there's a couple different options to play this. In OTA, in my opinion, there's really only one way to play it. If I have metal, if I have space, I might just try to walk the 3 so that way I can hit the water with a ton of metal in the bank. That's the same. I got space right now. The general idea is you're going to get huge in the water and try and push forward as much as you can in the water, so that we can put pressure on the land and wipe them off of it. Nukes, hawks, Timmies on these like islands right here. Generally, how you break someone once they've gotten solidified. solar up to?
Shoot.
There we go.
Shoot.
Thanks, Lavoom. Thank you, thank you. You know, in my OTA, I knew how many cons I needed to build, but now I'm building, because you go vehicle in OTA on this map. Just because you get capped faster than if you go K-Bot, especially as core. You need to go vehicle so you can go advanced vehicle and work on your vamp production. But that's not exactly a thing here. Well, because we actually have working advanced cons in Protea, which is a nice thing. That was one thing that I kind of wish we could have agreed on in OTA, the player base in general, that, okay, we're not going to make any unit changes because no one can agree on what they need to be, but what we will do is we're going to fix the obvious bugs, like with the Necro and with the core advanced con, which would just literally sit there and stop working. But that couldn't happen. That didn't happen, so those of us who played core simply suffered. Okay, the other thing I need to do here is it's time to go get in the water. We're gonna do I think I'm actually good on E right now. Please. Last one. I prefer to have my com further south, but okay. Hey, Commissar. Welcome to the stream. So Lon, of course, accused. He didn't wish to join. He did wish me best of luck, though, of course, but because he said these maps are far too boring. So I disagree with him. I think they're fantastic. On Lon's birthday stream, we'll play his maps, but for mine, we will do my maps. Get a little bit of air defense up in case he decides to get cheeky with a drop or something. Put these guys down here. It's always good just to have a little bit of protection. Right by your shipyard in case, you know, he does decide to rush. The thing here is that sonars are more efficient. Now, why am I breaking them up this way? What I'm doing here is they will kind of blow each other up, but if you change the hook radius, one of the things that can happen is that it'll be slower to build. You know, I'm stalling on E because my build's wrong. You come up here, you're gonna drop one of these, and then yeah, the problem with sonars is they do also take a ton of energy to build. So but they are more efficient than solars, and better than titles on this map. Actually, no, they have the titles to 15 on this map. They were +6 at some point, but they're still more efficient. But that means I'm not going to build one, because that means the titles are more efficient than... just go over there and actually... Yeah, so you notice it does take a lot more time to kind of space them out manually, but I think this is slightly more efficient. It still has the risk of them all chain reacting, but it's not as bad. Okay, our E is under control. Solve that problem. Kind of. Another thing that we're going to do here, we're going to go advance pretty early. I'm just going to head over here because we got some. I want one more con, but oh, here he is. Yep. Go. You got kind of right, just at the right time, but that metal will actually allow me to get this guy done, and then I don't think he saw the advanced. Now actually we've got enough sonars up to break a little bit. Problem is all these trees will light on fire and burn down the burn up the mexes. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so he's got a bunch. I'm gonna need to defend myself here. But if he does, let's take a risk. Thing too that I like to do is once that's done, we step over here and we get our I would like for him to keep giving me metal, but I don't think he's going to be so kind as to do that. The thing I'm doing is I'm going to stall over there. Pause this so this can get done. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to stop this for now. Take the metal and we're just gonna repair it. Oop, no. Oh, that blew up. Alright, we can start building this again. Down this way. Build them.
chain.
Hold on. Hey, nope, not all done yet. Okay, let me just have to build another one up here.
But but
Okay. Just gonna go ahead and use one surface ship. Well, why not? We'll build it back over here. Alright, we are in business. I'm going to start slow building that. Oh, sure. Okay. Go pick that up. Oops. Nope, that's good. Switching subs. Turn your look away for 1 second. There's a big ship. He won this. Problem is if he gets that wreck, it's not. Well, guys, looks like I am out in the first round. No, people hate it when I do that. I'm not going to. But I am definitely not in good shape right now. This was why this should have stayed alive. That was stupid. Get a sub. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Guys, I'm lost. Not any more cards. Oh my goodness, come on. Hit the damn thing, jeez. You get the rack? Yeah, you got the big rack. I am dead. Out in the first round. Yeah, I got way too greedy going fast and dancing down my seats. Tipping me this way, actually. Okay, so now I gotta get bells and break out. Oh, I am really dead if this stuff gets here now. Decent number of subs out. Okay, here we go. Fortunately, I've got the coverage now. Problem is, I'm in fighting this stupid battle and my resources are not going up. Very kind of them to turn these off for me. This is a lot of resources and things that... Why might just disappear? He's got some of his advanced too. Get out here and deal with these. And then I've got plenty of reclaim here. Yeah, he's probably 60 metal right now, which is really bad for me. He didn't fully push me out of the water, but he completely stalled my resource production here. torpedo launcher. So we got one more resource thing out here. Go back to Warlord, probably nice. I just think it's maybe a little too expensive for this. So I'm going with a slightly cheaper option. Although, unless he's got one. No. Gosh, there's a lot. here. Let's kill it. I can't right now, I'm playing the game. Okay. Switch please. Okay. Somehow I'm still alive. Wouldn't surprise me if he's working on his nuke right now. Here comes the air. Let's keep focusing on getting our AA up in the back here. Actually, you know what? We got air cons now, right? Good. Okay, get out here. Claim those up. It should not have been that big of a battle. Mistimed it too, really. My commander should have been kind of in the water over here, building his skeets before his, but I was really kind of slow, I think. All right, I got a decent enough skeet army. I got some gimps. We can start moving forward.
How do you mean know that your skeets are coming?
He's gonna know that the skeets are coming. It's a very long map. So, sorry, I've been watching the chat, guys. Okay. Okay, eventually we're going to need a second. Okay, our metal production is up. We're still good on E.
Quick.
What does he have over here? Something is over here. Maybe it's Air Force. There's the skeets. Okay, we're shy on E now. So we can turn off these guys. Okay. Get that done, please. get our Air Force going. The other thing too is we need another advanced U there. Oh, looks like it was just our bank. Doing good on E right now too. Seems like this Crusaders found my gimps. It's fine. The building there, anti-nuke, right in the same area. I'm feeling this is what he's looking for. We can bomb it.
Commander closed.
Okay, I'm spending way too much and not using enough. Okay, get the gimps out to sea so they can absorb these skeets. Fix that. So yeah, he hasn't scouted again, so I'm feeling this is what he was looking for. With a wall around it too, make it a little harder to bomb. Actually need missile towers and flak in the back. So we're going to get some flak up. Oops. Just letting them come in and kill my things because I'm not paying attention. Okay.
You need to turn them into metal extractors now.
Let's see. I could use another Moho Yeah, let's go reclaim some metal.
Extractors. They still on them.
Oh, I know I'm still on. No, well, yeah, but that's only really if I'm accessing energy at this point. Forward here, I can climb that right field and use these guys to reclaim it. So it's a I can push forward. Turn immediately into something because we're stalling by 160 metal right now.
And you twist one of the bigger loop. Have the same.
There we go.
And then you
We get these rapiers up so we can start raiding his back. Okay, the other thing we want to do is we definitely want to take the middle, get an advanced radar up.
Daddy, are you teamed with someone?
No, I'm not teamed with someone, so I am just currently battling it out. You there, give me another one of these. These guys are all super advanced, so they're gonna have great accuracy.
I saw a soup there.
Yeah.
I used to make a twisted ball, I'll show you. Twist 3 times.
Okay, that's almost done. The fusion is. Alright, you all take a break from doing that and then do this.
You twist the hair tie 3 times. Twist the hair tie 3 times. You have your 2 loops.
You there.
You
That's a
make
nice prize. I will take it.
a bow. But that's not
Actually, give me 10 of those,
Does
please.
it look like the twisted bow yet, Elias? No. You have to.
Go. It's a nice little.
Get a
It's
bigger
a nice one.
smaller loop. You twist the
You
bigger
got
loop.
the rec field, which is a great accomplishment.
Yep, I got the rec field, and that's gonna be pretty. Well, I think he's probably the only reason why I'm surviving is because I think he's just less familiar with this map than I am, and he had the advantage there, and he needed to kind of pull back on units for a little bit because it's really tough to crack into somebody when they're doing this, what I'm doing. So he needed to sit back and build a bunch of resources, and that would have changed it. Okay, so that fusion's done. That's done. You guys, yeah, build that, please. I'm now making much more metal.
There's metal on
Yes, I know. Yes, I do. I know. Other thing. There you go. He's got games of his own now, so he's advanced. Going. Okay, alright. I'm gonna slowly drive forward here using these guys as cover. I want one more actually. Two more. Give me 2 more ships, please. Fight for it. That's right. The other trick here is you come out here, do this, this, and then we're going to do gun, flak. Yep, I'm getting some air cons in here. They're going to come up and recline it all. There they go. Okay. These please. There we go. get once I get these guys over here. Yep, I got the big boy. That's why I'm running out of energy. So. The risk. Right. No, he's fixing my ship. Okay, so he's got a ton of commands to work on this here, so he's going to move up. This is where it also gets pretty hard to clear people. Yeah, he has advanced computer monitors. So I'm moving in with these guys to build up a productive. So he's going just fine. Oh no, he has Leviathans. Yeah, those are going to be scary. Yeah, they do a ton of damage to the screen. Oh, there goes one. You got one of my, He's got another one of this. That's how I'm saying it. I'm gonna go target this one. Okay, alright. I think it's time. I got enough of these. I'm gonna push in, kills resource, and end the game. Yeah, I have a lot of amps, so. Alright. Control most of the map.
Slowly moving up. A couple of
Okay. I think if he doesn't have much by way of anti-air on the top side of his island, then I can just come in, wipe out whatever resource he's got on the water, and that ought to do it. Go, take care of the shipyard. Yeah, so now his resource is gone, and
You have more resource than him, so
I have more resource than him. I'm very far ahead at this point.
Do you know how to make it? Ooh, double. Ooh, what's this?
He says, he says that should be it. I say, I think so.
Yeah, what do you think to do with these guys?
Well, he's gonna surrender, so I'm about to bring them in. I was gonna wipe out his land, but whew, okay, what a fight.
That was a fight. That was a fight.
Who won, Daddy?
Daddy won. But it was a fight.
It was a battle. He rushed me, and I was not prepared for it. So there we go.
He got ahead, and then he was less familiar with maps, so he kept slowly pressing in. And winning that red field was probably.
Oh, Rock needed to get someone to. Well, okay, he had a headache, and Rock had to bail. So what we will do then is that'll just be Okay.
Guys, this is how I make a triple ball, also known as a twisted ball. So, you can copy me.
Okay. Who's still going? Oh, there's still. Oh, Sergeant Serve is waiting for Rock. But I think Sergeant Serve then gets to advance because of
Daddy, did you win the tournament? Daddy, did you win the tournament?
Okay, let's see if I can do this way.
Daddy, did you win the tournament?
Oh, I can sub.
What is substitute?
Okay. Anyone want to play? Let's see.
I'm keeping this one. I'm gonna make it.
Okay. Let me see if they reported their rounds here. Yeah, Sergeant Serve won, and then Thomas wins and advances, and Venom wins and advances. So that means I'm up against Venom in... There we go. I'm in the semifinals, so I'm at least going to get away with the bronze here.
No, you're not in the semifinals. You're in this. Oh, yeah, you're in the semifinals.
Okay.
So you're gonna at least get away with the bronze. Hopefully a gold. And hopefully you can get into the pass.
Yeah, well, that's the goal, is to get into the finals so I can play the pass, but I have to beat Venom on Lava and Two Hills, which will be difficult to do. So... Check stream chat. What's up? Contact for a project. So Tim, I am Postal. Postal low APM GG. Do I have the yellow border? I don't know what you're asking there, Lavoom. So to me, the stream looks good. And, I can see if Metin equals sub in.
What's the difference between these two?
And Crepe, sorry for your for getting stuck against Venom there first round. Yeah, Rock's not feeling good, so he had to bail. Hello there, Tim.
So you have to beat Venom up.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to contact us on the Discord, if you have something you want to do, let us know. The TAU website admin is actually Blue Wolf, and Gamma's a little bit more in touch with him. I fell into being an admin on the TAU Discord.
Yes, das Ennis.
Yep.
Yes, das Ennis.
I don't know what you're saying. Oh, these are, yeah, I don't, oh, yeah, you're reading the map there. So my son is here, my daughter as well, so they were watching, and those are the children's voices you're hearing in the background here. Got to have fun time with Daddy for his birthday stream. Yeah, how not to build a try. Yeah, I'd actually be curious to see what Venom's build was on this.
What happens if one of them
on,
says
keep it down.
happy birthday and gives you the gold?
If they give me the gold medal by surrendering, that would be, I mean, be very nice, but also I'm here to play games. So, and Venom wants to
No,
he
if
wanted
you
to.
lost and he said happy birthday.
I know Venom wanted to play me on the pass because he's actually played me before, and I will tell the dirty little secret is the last game that Venom and I played, I did win, but I think the 2 games before that he did. So, but they weren't like public games, so there's no replay. It just never happened. Just like our best of 10, isn't that right, Venom? So okay. It looks like we're not going to get a sub, so I'm just going to have to advance. Let's see if I can do it this way. If I can just remove.
Little robots.
I'm going to forfeit the participant.
Can you be
That'll do it that way. And then that means Sergeant Serve, you advance. Which I know that's a lousy way to get a bronze, but you're up against Choo Choo. Oh, never mind.
It's a lousy way to do bronze. Yes. You've got yourself a bronze, Daddy. You need.
Yep, I've earned a bronze. I want at least a silver. Well, if I get it. So yeah, I'm just gonna advance. I'm gonna advance serve. So. Wait, oh, he says wait. Ask Hank. Who's Hank? Oh, okay.
Elias, these are the 4 different bows I know how to make in order. Not in order. Do you know how to make these 2 bows?
I'm not interested.
I don't have to teach you, but
If you win, then you
That's
win.
just
on
the
the-
stream.
You just need to. You just need to get a gold. Then you pass it.
This one has 3.
Maybe invite
this,
later. It's tough to actually like play, stream, and admin this tournament all at the same time.
twist loop and make bow.
Here we go. We'll see if this works here.
Daddy, can you be purple?
Okay, Skank is in. So let me go back to participants here. We're going to reactivate, and then we're going to substitute for.
Both of these have the exact
You
same.
spelled skank crusher.
Yes, that's what I meant to spell. I think that's what he is on the website too.
Skank. I think it's snake crusher. I think it is snake
Okay.
crusher.
Ours, these 2.
Nope, you just turned it off there, Callie. You leave that on. Be careful. Okay.
Guys, these 2 have the exact same
Yeah.
ending of their phone.
They don't know what that means. They're different, so we're not going to tell
Stop
them.
talking about bows to me.
They're the ones. Yes, that is correct. Thomas is still in Redux. He's actually moving. He's moved on to the semifinals. So, but he has to play the winner of Skank and Serve. Okay. All right. We got a player then. All right. So they're gonna play, and that means it's time for me to play the next game.
A hard game. You think you can beat Venom?
This is going to be tough. I definitely can win on this map. I've beaten a lot of people. I have not played this map in a year. So, shoot, what's going on? Brackets should not be forfeited. Okay, he's in. Bracket, I just need to change this now. Reopen. There we go. Alright, it's set up. There we go.
When will you play
Winner plays Thomas. Okay. Yeah, actually, the thing is that does mess up the seating. If Rock had not done that, then it would be me against Venom in the finals, and not on Lava Two Hills, which is the show that the people want. Anyway, So, but I'm not going to rearrange the tournament at this point and do the reseeding. We've already played some games, and so it's going to be lava and two hills. So please don't ruin my birthday, Venom. Oh, where's the chat? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's true. Actually, Crepes Mr. Family Friendly. We should just go with that. Yeah, I did. Okay, I did not what, Scott? Was this about the most recent, the past game? Because I do recall me winning.
Best person on the pass.
No, well, if that's the case, I mean, I guess Venom is the past champion, and I just have to.
Daddy didn't.
Rock messed up our ability, our chance of having that relitigated here today. Choo Choo builds like Nick on acid. That's funny. All right, here we go. He's not.
But why isn't Uncle Scott playing?
Because he doesn't play Total Annihilation.
But he said Scott. Is it a different one?
No, it's Scott from England.
Oh.
Yep.
A different Scott.
Yep. All right.
Remember what you were supposed to do?
But Daddy was playing this and this one.
Okay, well now it's time. Let's clean up the stuff from the table
There we go.
first, and then
Create.
you guys can do the dishes, okay? Like there's stuff all over the
But I
floor.
want to watch that.
Didn't count there for you when we were.
He's
Whatever.
talking right now. He's not even playing. So while he's
But
talking, Elias, no arguing with me. You guys have gotten to play all day.
I would have won that one
And this
anyway.
house
You
has
know it.
gotten messier and messier, so we're going to take care of the house now.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of. Well, Scott. I have a brother Scott, and that's what they thought. I was talking to Uncle Scott, but no, we're talking to Scott from England. So, here we go. All right, I've got it hosted. I'm just waiting for an opponent. Wow, this is a busy day on tap today. Happy birthday to me. Oh, the other thing, for those who don't know, I guess I should sponsor my own stream. If you look up Daniel Boone and the Owlcat on Amazon, you will find a book that I wrote. So, and my wife illustrated. So you can check that out. And if you have children who are interested in reading some upstanding, fine American literature, family friendly, 100% family friendly, I guarantee. Yeah, the Forgotten One definitely gave me a run for my money there. And I think if he was familiar with the map, he would have been able to turn a win on that one. He'll watch that one back and be like, ah, that's what you do. That's what you do. Because there's a certain way to do it. There they go. They're live. Let me ping Venom here and see what the deal is. Oh, there we go. All right, cool. He probably had to turn off the YouTube stream. He wouldn't want to. I'm no shade to Skanker Serve, but I don't think they can beat us on the pass.
So there's bagel spears. Put the Valentines in the box.
I didn't warm up my grilled cheese.
Was he supposed to? We can do it with it, Callie. Let's finish cleaning up. Come on.
Yeah, Tutu Thomas is new, and he's doing very well for himself. So. Okay, let me see. Yes, that's correct, Grapes. It will not introduce you to K-bot farming, although maybe I should write a TA children's book, although I don't know if my wife will want to illustrate that one. It'll be an alphabet book. A is for anaconda, Build the hovers to destroy your foes. B is for bombers, both core and arm. Build them early to do some harm. C is for con unit. Don't lose them, they're rare.
And D is for destruction.
D is for doomsday machine.
No, D is for destruction.
See how your units will
Don't
fare.
get sad. D is for
Well, I guess D has to be
destruction,
for
don't get
D-gun
sad.
too. Yeah,
No.
D has to be for D-gun. Is there a unit that starts with E?
Yes.
What unit starts with E?
Maybe my teacher come over today.
Maybe later. I don't know though. You guys
Boy, I
know
should know
your dad's
this.
birthday dinner later?
Extract metal using metal extractor.
E is for AFK, right? Yeah.
Extract metal using metal extractor.
That's just yeah. A is for AFK when you're playing with Boogie or. Yeah, I guess it's true. Yeah, E is. It's right. I forget that resource exists. E is for energy.
Okay. Hey, Callie, go put your hair stuff away. You guys go
Please
start on
don't
your
stall.
displays.
F is for Fido.
They're too good.
What's the bar that goes with that? No.
They're too good.
Blast enemies with a brawl. G is for Goliath. It's a tank that moves slow. A, B, C, G, H. H is for, oh, it could be for
Hovercraft.
hovers. Yeah, it could be hover, but we would be naming specific unit.
Hovercraft.
H for, oh, I don't know. I guess H is just going to be for hovercrafts.
H is for hovercraft.
Use them to defeat your bros.
Elias?
Oh yeah, of course. Duh. H is for hawks. H is for hawks, the dirtiest birds of the air. Destroy your enemies with ease. Bring them out early to see those GGs. Yeah, those dirty.
Elias, put your money in your
All right, here we go.
What?
I'm gonna put it in your room later. Okay. And then the who's good entertainment, put that away. And then I think we should be good.
See if he goes for core arm.
Daddy, what letter is wrong?
Well, I'm gonna be starting the game now. We just got done with H, so it'd be I next, which would be for intimidator.
Intimidating.
No, igloo.
Igloos aren't anything in.
So you're playing one more?
If I win, no. But if I lose, yes.
How many more if you win?
Just one more after this.
Okay. And then we'll have the kids go do quiet time for that, I guess. Oh, I'm exhausted.
Thanks, Shannon. Air first, so
Okay,
probably
dishes.
core. Right.
And do go.
Air first works here.
Dishes.
So it's not actually a bad call.
Be as quick as you can so you can watch Dad.
And I have a feeling he probably will do air first.
Okay, well, still be as quick as you can, Callie.
You don't need to take time to get this.
Hey, hey.
Let me go get that next. This is gonna get bombed. There's really not much I can do about it. The reason for going air here is the rocks. There's like this one you can steal, this one, this is a nice size rock, these two right there. The reason why I don't want to go air first is because I'm planning on just rushing the middle here.
You're gonna need a lot of help with the tacos, okay? Actually, I forgot to.
Daddy, what are you doing?
There we go. We got our lyrics, our children's book authors in the chat here. The other thing is I'm gonna want a radar up here early. I'm not gonna go with Crasher, even though it'd be nice to walk one up there because I think it dies anyway, even with a Crasher. So. Rama's only have enough metal for exactly one missile tower. Oh shoot, I meant to, I should have reclaimed those. Let's see, this would be about bomber time. Give it another minute. Haven't reclaimed any rocks on his side yet. Actually hasn't moved down there yet. I need to. That was a screw up.
Just set it down and she can pick it up. Then you can go to the next thing.
Yeah, so he said he's going air first in the chat, but then he didn't follow through. How could he?
Almost done. And then just continue to load when you're done, guys. What is?
Yeah, he's cave out. You can see how things are moving.
Yeah, they are. You guys are doing great. You know, we'll have to do extra class. I'm gonna need a lot of help this afternoon. You guys will need to bring in the groceries, okay?
Maybe another solar.
Because we forgot.
Rather than get in the middle here. Not much of a fight. Okay. Okay. All right.
You said positive. Why?
Okay, that's fine.
What's he doing?
You went Guardian first.
Almost done.
He will reclaim it, so there's just going to be a matter of time before I just walk back up there. Because he's not going to destroy these with the Guardian, because he just doesn't see them. So... What's up?
I forgot about the groceries.
Oh, they're in the car. It's refrigerated.
Yeah. So I told the kids after quiet time
Okay.
they'll need to help bring in the groceries, and then they're gonna help me make dinner.
That's okay.
So I'm gonna need all hands on deck to help with the little ones. Please.
Why don't you go some long range with me?
Because I don't need a long range weapon. I need K-bomb labs.
You can get your construction. What map is this?
This is lava and 2 hills. Forget if you can walk down here. I think you can. Guys, my favorite thing to do. I love it. Let's farm some dirt.
What do you mean you're farming some dirt?
I mean, I'm farming dirt. Does it look like? Okay, yeah, so I can't get down that way.
But
So
what
that
energy does
means-
dirt have?
Dirt gives me metal if I farm dirt. This is better than dirt, so I need to go do that up there.
Alright, Callie. Bunny.
So yeah, so he's walked in and he's built these two, and I bet by now what we can do is we can walk this guy up here and we can test to see if he's rebuilt, if he's already reclaimed his guardian, because I bet he may have.
Okay. So I'm gonna stuff mine because I'm gonna embroider the eyes. So I don't have any more safety eyes.
I can give you some of mine.
Don't do that.
That's okay. I like embroidering.
He's busy trying to rebuild himself.
This way, if I
But
want
I
to.
don't need
Okay.
the big. I need the big one.
Gotta get this geo up further.
I'll probably make more bunnies in the future and want to use more safety eyes.
So to do that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pause the K-bot production,
Okay, go
both
get your
labs,
bunny.
and then we're going to
Go get your bunny.
focus on closing this out.
Callie, go get your bunny. If you want to finish it.
He's likely going to go here.
Okay,
That's
actually,
a way
well,
to get around. So you
yeah,
want-
oh yeah, this is an air map. I fully expect everyone to be air on this.
So you
Oops,
want
that
them
needs to be
not
off.
use it.
And then this needs to be reclaimed. Use these nodes here to get your,
Okay, so what's next for you, Callie?
Any moment.
use the nodes to get the energy production up. So,
You're going to.
where's the guy? Oh, yeah, you're supposed to be going up here. We're gonna test. To see if his guardian's still up. I want him to keep all that metal in the guardian, otherwise it's not worth it for me to lose these mexes.
Okay.
Build an acid.
Elias, please. I know how to play this map.
Right? Or did you do that already? Let's count.
Okay, fire these guys back up. Need to get some defense for this. This is the first target for all bombing raids, basically. It's going to be
24. Okay.
this kind of top
So
section right here.
You did a round of 24 then, right? Okay. So
Okay,
after
you're
that,
probably
you
hearing
do
some crochet
single,
talk in the background.
decrease, single, decrease.
Okay, yep, so he's still got it up. That's what we want. We're just going to tuck this guy on the hill, and every now and then we're just going to keep poking out, and if he doesn't shoot at me,
Single, decrease. Got it?
then
Okay.
we got what we want. Okay, here he comes with air.
It's in your stance. I'll take a picture of us working.
So he's going to be bombing the whole game because it's a really efficient use of your time. So,
So you want to build missile towers.
yes, well, there'll be missile towers, but also I want to build resources that are kind of resistant to bombing, which is what I'm doing here.
Callie, you're supposed to. Oh yeah, no, you did it. Okay. Okay, let's.
Okay, we also want to put a missile tower further out here for sight, so we're going to do that.
Okay, so you did a single. What are you gonna do next? Do you remember? Yep. Decrease stitch. Okay.
There we go. So yeah, each one of these makes 0.2. So currently farming that dirt. Although K-Bot, I believe, K-Bot farming is more efficient. There we go. He did not get anything for that. Okay, the other thing is I do want,
Yep.
I want some line of sight out here, so. Okay, what do we do? Let's do another check.
Nice job, Callie.
He may come in from the backside here, so let's get the, oh shoot, I forgot about that. You there, get down there. That's a big mistake. That's a lot of metal I'm just leaving there. So Aircon is trying to build a missile tower out here. Got it. Yep, he may have reclaimed his guardian by now, so to go advanced most likely. So we'll just go ahead and move on in.
Yeah.
Yep, we'll just move on in.
Cute. Okay, keep going, Callie. Keep going. Do you know which one you're on? Are you on a single or a decrease? Okay. So, you're gonna go there. Okay. Alright, let's focus so you don't miss any stitches, okay?
Okay,
Put in.
keep it
Oh
going.
my goodness, this bunny is like mini big, is twice as big as Daddy's guinea pig.
Okay, so we're making enough now that we probably can get our advanced up and running here.
Yeah.
Expect a BB soon.
Nice.
Okay, so he's got a radar jammer up here.
Don't worry too much. That's probably good.
So I know he's advanced because of that.
Okay, yeah, it'd be fun. I can teach you how to do your images. Okay, do you know what you're doing?
Yeah, he hasn't tried bombing again, probably because he knows I can just put a K-Bot by every single, single max.
Max.
There we go. Metal position is looking okay.
Maybe I'll take a little stuff now, I'm not sure.
Let's see if we can get over here. Drop these guys.
I do. Need to- Oh no, it's in the basket.
Yep, just pull up his max. So I'm gonna take those out. Get some air defense pockets up.
I think this entire library.
Pretty good. There we go. Take out the mexes. Okay. Let's focus on getting the yeah, he pulled up another guardian. Okay, well we'll just leave then. Bye bye. Yeah, he's hitting this right now. That's funny. So it's probably back here, and so he needs to reclaim that energy node.
Finish your decrease.
Um,
Take a look, okay?
I keep building there because he's just hitting it.
You know how to do a decrease. You know how to do more decrease than I do.
Boop, there it goes. Oh, that's not a problem.
He's just a little ways there.
Oh geez, I'm wasting a ton of energy.
What do you mean we're wasting a ton of
I mean, we're wasting a ton of energy.
energy? You're not using energy that you have?
Aha, okay, so he built a toaster now. So now we have to pick up this lab.
But he's not hitting them. So
I might have it wrong.
my bad.
The problem with this is this does make space.
You do
We're gonna get the radar generators up.
It's easier for me to be confused.
Well, yeah. How did you make
You
it
can't
change
shoot
wrong
things.
I made looser stitches.
than me?
No, looser than I usually do.
Yeah, maybe I didn't have to. No, yeah, that's definitely a toaster. Okay, we're making
Can
a
you
crash.
build toasters and things like that?
Yep. So we're gonna go. All right, and now we are
Are you
good
building
on E.
toasters?
Okay, balance these out. Okay, I also need way more anti-air back here. Yep, probably has his tinny up now, so I need to get bombers soon.
You would build a thing. You would build a thing.
Yep, I can build an intimidator. I intend to. I may try rushing it.
No, what you can do is you can build something inside.
Oh, I know what I can do. Yes, I do know that. You just hide it behind the pillar. It becomes harder to see, harder to bomb. Which is what he's going to do on his side too, so.
Or if you finish it
Harder to
before
see,
then, you
harder
can
to
start
bomb.
doing
Yep.
something else. Or a crochet club, so that way she
Pillars, they're kind of like
Okay, the other thing is, we're going to take, in case he's trying to land, I've done this before, where you get a little cheeky and you just kind of land a con over here. So you're shooting those DTs, he wants them gone.
what DTs.
Dragon's teeth.
It looks like you just used it, so I think you're gonna do a decrease.
But he's having trouble shooting them.
Okay, let's turn these off. Problem is, this is like one of the only good mexes, and I need to put my moho on it. And it's very poorly defended. He's creeping his silly things up. Okay, but they're very expensive, so you know what?
This is very important. I do. Maybe we could like squish it up a little bit and make it a little taller.
We probably could, we can probably play with it a little. Okay, let's start this. So you can talk to us while you're looking at your project. If you keep looking up and
He's sunk enough metal into those things that I should be able to put this up. Okay, so I've got 40 metal income, which is enough to probably put this down pretty quickly.
yeah.
If I just turn everything off.
So fun to show her what you're working on. So.
I was about to do another decrease.
You know what? We're going to reclaim this while we just use that to boost. We should reclaim this technically, but okay, here we go. It's on its way. I'm just gonna cheat it too. Actually, no, I don't want that.
Just finished?
Oh,
Okay,
no.
so count to make sure you have 16.
Yep. It was very bad, I think. Oh, good. It was just double clicked. It didn't get all of them. Good. All right.
Good thing you didn't lose all your gay bots.
Let me do
I'm gonna push
Yep.
buttons. There's certain bad buttons
might
that
have.
you don't
Let's check though.
want to push.
Yeah, let me finish.
Just any bit of metal here to finish this out, job a little faster.
It's so cute. It
Okay.
looks like a potato. It needs ears and a nose.
It looks a lot like a potato.
Okay, there we go. It's done.
I think you made it two-toned potato.
Potato.
Alright.
It looks very much like a potato.
Let's see if we can smash this potato. Smash this potato. Wow, this is the toughest potato I've ever seen, Mommy. Mommy, this is the toughest potato I've ever seen.
Oh, Callie, you need to do one more single.
Mommy, this is
and
the
then
toughest
we're
potato
gonna-
I've
I
ever
don't know. Unless it's got the order off, but if you do one more single, right here, you need some single, right?
You found.
Callie, focus.
Yep. Our Timmy's are up at the same time.
You wanna see, get in the crochet stance.
So why don't you try to shoot his to me?
Wait.
Because he doesn't know where. He's trying to estimate where you're.
There's enough for you to do this.
He just took the
Oh, maybe I missed this.
Okay, so the Intimidator is up.
No, don't. Oh, yeah, do a single and then a decrease. So undo that one, and then do a single and a decrease.
blowing things up.
What did I have to do? Mommy, did I have to do one?
You did it.
Mm-hmm.
No, what's this one? Single. Yeah,
You want
let me
to
just
start
see.
repairing it. Start repairing it.
All right, let's get these
Were
bombers
you
flying.
single decrease or single decrease?
You want to take that new bag to help repair when you need it?
And then single here, and then decrease. So you have a single and a decrease. And I think you should be at the right.
You know what? Those dragon stencils stuff.
Mm-hmm. He's got it marked.
Now start reclaiming it.
Nope, I'm not going to reclaim it.
Okay, yeah.
Now you just shoot it with it.
Yeah, and he has more kills than me because he spread his fire around for a little bit.
No.
And I need to. I'm not shooting.
Shooting.
Okay, Callie.
That's it.
Let's see.
What happens?
We won the game.
Why?
Yeah, go through there.
Why did he win the game? Why did he win the game?
No, go
Why
through-
did he win
go
the
through
game?
there, 'cause this will be
Why
good.
did he win the game?
He won.
Let's see.
No, it's because so the game is not over, but he will not let me get away with this. So
14.
He's
So
too
you need
good.
2 more stitches. So yeah,
I just have to go all bombers. Usually I don't. I really should have just played like I normally do,
you can go through
and
here.
instead of building an Intimidator, I should just build bombers. Because. But I was feeling cheeky because I saw all the things he made, and so I thought, all right, maybe he's just gonna be building these toasters and not actually building things that can kill me. But I was wrong. He was building an Intimidator too because he went all mohos, so he had all his stuff up and running.
Now, isn't
Yeah, his Intimidator is gonna shoot for free for about an hour before I have enough bombers to kill it. Like this is enough now, but I think he's got flak on the front. I can check, of course, but the other thing is it becomes worthless to build mohos because he'll just shoot them with the Intimidator. the moment they're up. So
I could have, but
okay, I also need to turn some of these back on. Because I no longer need to shoot an intimidator. The thing is, it died too without leaving a wreck, which is a darn shame.
Okay, so I do a single through here.
So that's what I do.
I'm gonna try and swing through here. We'll see if I can get it. Should be the air lab gone. Yep.
Oh, you did? Okay, so count the stitches.
It's going so quickly because it's.
Mm-hmm.
She saw your
Right, you want me to
big
count?
saw your big force.
Yeah, I think you got it though. It's just to double check.
Yeah, see, he immediately shot that moho the moment it was up, so I can't have, I'm not allowed to have mohos as long as that intimidator's live.
And ours will finish really soon. I think we're gonna finish it in time. And all three of the cousins will have
Are you
their
just trying to
very
build
own
more
bus.
I'm delaying the inevitable is what I'm doing.
Build one. behind-
No, moho needs to go on that, Elias. It needs to go on a max, otherwise it doesn't do anything.
Stick on a map.
I'm not building moho. This is a metal storage. I'm using it to block the incoming shot.
Alright, ready for the next one?
No, wait.
Okay, so now you're doing 16.
If it's accurate enough now. So you should be building rapiers or something to end the game with too. So I anticipate we'll see those soon. Jeez, my own missile towers are destroying my bombers. Okay, this is enough bombers.
So wait.
Stop them.
Those are the big ones, I think.
Okay, alright, do your single.
So if he doesn't have flak, I can get in here. He does not. I guess we can try the front run.
You're excited?
I'm excited for to see our reaction. So
Ugh.
You didn't get it? What happened? What happened?
It was a sliver away from me. I should have just gone from the top. Now I can repair it. It'll be repaired by the time I get up there. And he sees it too. Ah!
This is what
He sees the bombing run coming. It's full health again. Alright, so it's going to be another 20 minutes before I have enough bombers again, so we'll see how long it takes.
things can get
Hmm?
annoying. Things can
I
get
can't believe that. It was so frustrating.
Just a second.
It looks like the stream is still live, guys. Unfortunately, YouTube has decided I can no longer access my account because the verify your account on thing no longer works. So I won't be able to, when I end the stream, I can't like type in chat or anything, interact with you guys. I don't even know if chat is getting through, so if you want to say something, feel free. And let me know.
Okay, make sure we
Yeah, we just gotta keep building tons and tons and tons of bombers. Now he's targeting, I think he's targeting missile towers individually.
He sees your commander.
Yeah, he does. He's building a fusion too, right around here. Okay, and
Attach the eyes between 6 and 7.
No, we need. No, I didn't do the round. I need help on.
yeah, everything will die very quickly to the Intimidator. Thank you, jeez.
What happened?
Oh, I got shot with the Intimidator. All right. Yeah, I can't believe that. Very frustrating.
So you're going to do a row of singles, and you should have 16 on your die.
You built it when he.
Yeah, I was okay on resources. So
But it's just that I don't know how. Maybe you should have rushed it earlier and got yours up before he got his up.
With eyes.
yeah, I was really dumb. I should not have gone Intimidator.
You should have gone more airs.
No, yeah, I
He
should have
keeps
just.
targeting things. You need to build radar jammers. If you build radar jammers, I wonder would that help? Because he wouldn't be able to figure out where
Regular singles.
your things are. I think you need a rematch.
Yeah, Venom doesn't agree,
Did you
but
hang out and dance with Maddie and Raina then?
Yes. Not really here till though.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really like it. Not at the beginning, but I didn't really like it.
Yeah, there are probably a lot of people there, huh?
I ran into her once, but she didn't recognize me for some reason.
I guess he hasn't hung out too much yet, so.
But Maddie, I was surprised to see Maddie there. Raina, do
Yeah.
you want me to tell Ari that she
all right.
She did
Let's
it?
see.
Do you think you'll make another tournament?
That's unfortunate. I get a bronze yet again.
Can you ever get a gold?
No, no, I'm not allowed to anymore. All right, here we go. Everyone else got too good, and I don't get to practice. So, and I don't even get to play in my own final.
It's dead.
You don't put the
Yeah, yeah.
These are about my eyes.
that looks a
They don't look as round, but
That looks okay. It looks like a good potato.
yes, now it's a potato with eyes.
Hello. But mommy, Mr. Bucky has no legs.
Why does it say 0 then? Daddy, why does it say
He
0?
said he was gonna do it.
Why does it say 0? Why does it say
Callie,
0?
focus. Give me some more stitches.
Daddy, why does it
You're
say
almost
0?
there.
It just does.
This looks so
The other thing is, I thought I had put my comm in a safe spot, but it turns out I had not. So I still had a chance there because I was building a ridiculous amount of bombers. So,
But he just
but
luckily shot in the right spot.
And they told me to do
I would
my
be surprised that
the
that
harder
can
one,
destroy Commander in one shot.
and I did.
I'd be
Okay.
surprised that it can destroy Commander in
yes,
one shot.
it's a veteran intimidator can destroy a commander in one shot. You don't need to repeat yourself 5 times. Okay, just say something and then I'll do it. It'll take me a while to get to you though. All right.
Why is
So-
he for extras, I would say?
You don't get to play your own final.
Do you think he is?
Yeah.
But then
Do you think you'll make another tournament?
No, not today. this is my one chance to earn a gold for the next like year, and I failed. So let's see who won via. I will be the bronze champion.
And not a silver or gold champion. Why'd you say that was your one chance to win a gold?
Because I picked, I don't, there's a certain set of maps that I'm very good at, and these are the set of maps. And other people hate these maps, so I don't make them play them. So what I do is I pick maps that generally other people like, and I'm also bad at them. And as a result, I can't win. That is how that works.
You can't build any of it. You can't.
No, I mean I can win. It's possible. It's just I'm everybody else has more time to play games than me, but also other people have more talent than me. They are better players than I am.
Because they have more time.
No, it's not just time. They are more talented than I am. I was not gifted in video game skills, so I am. Believe it or not, guys, your father at Total Annihilation is mediocre. Yeah, when I was playing 20 hours a week, I was pretty well up there. But at this time in my life, I would much rather. Well, I would like to be able to play 20 hours a week, but I also have many other things that I would like to do. So.
Too many things to do.
Daddy also likes to crochet. Daddy can crochet with Daddy. Are you doing sparkle eyes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, it looks like they're about to get their game going there.
But you want
This is so incredibly frustrating what YouTube is doing right now. I'll show you guys. Look, it does this. It says we need to confirm it's really you. So the moment I hit next here, it's going to pull up a thing that says we're going to send something to your phone, and then it doesn't send it to my phone. And so then that's it. It locks me out. So now I can't type. I can't do anything. This is it.
What if you push X?
So. Yeah, and I think if I leave this page, it'll trash the stream. So, no, I could not bomb the Timmy. I failed. Vapor.
By a sliver. By a very small, frustrating.
Well, yeah, it was alive by just a tiny amount, and I had more than enough bombers.
Because this bunny I'm doing by myself. Otherwise,
And maybe I got greedy too, going for like the mohos on the run in rather than just going straight for the Timmy. But really, if I had the bombers, I should have been bombing out the mohos, constantly doing. I chose poorly. I went for the Timmy. It was cute.
Yeah.
I should not have been cute. I should have been solid.
Yeah, you're doing great, Callie. I'm so excited.
It had a sliver left, Vapor.
and I was
Like literally like 1 health left. So.
Maybe tomorrow we can bring it.
And I flew over the middle because I thought I had enough. He didn't have any flackers, so I thought I had enough bombers to go over the middle and take out the
Oh, that's true.
take out some X's on the run in because I had like 40 bombers or so, which was more than enough. And it would have been if one more bomb had landed. That would have left the wreck, meaning he could have rezzed it, but that would have given me more time to have another horde of bombers up by the time to do it. So.
You're good at keeping secrets?
well,
Are you? Are you, Callie?
better than ours can.
Yep. And really the thing is I should have had 40 bombers before his Timmy fired if I'd played like I normally did on this, but I got cute and got punished for it. So
And you can't even type to your friends that you got. You can't even type. You can just talk.
no, Vapor, I was bombing the mexes on the way into the Timmy, so it maybe changed the run by a little bit, but it was all flying over MTs. Really, I should have just come around the back and then bomb the mexes on the way out. That's a little bit harder to do. If you could tell, when I tried that run from the back too, I misclicked by a little bit. I had enough bombers that even with misclick, I probably would have killed it, but it would have left a powder wreck, and that again, he would have rezzed it. So yeah, I made a bad choice, and as a result, I am out. And as I explained to my children, Vapor, that is because I am a mediocre player, not just in APM, but also in decision making.
That's why I was about to count 17, but I do have 16. I skipped 14. So let me count again.
There was no nano, so that makes it even worse, right? Vapor, I know how to bomb. Okay, yes, evidently I don't because I failed. But yes, I understand all the things. I failed to do it in the moment because I am, in fact, a mediocre player. I'm done arguing with you, Vapor. It's because I'm bad. I'm bad at the game.
You want me to count just to be sure?
Worse than Boogie after all these years.
And 16, awesome! You're ready for eyes.
Actually, Aiden, at this point, I don't have time to.
Okay.
Like, cause I used to play that map really regularly. This time, I haven't played that map in like a year or so. And again, it's because I'm like when I play one-on-ones with people, I generally don't choose my maps because I know other people hate them, so I don't get a lot of practice on them.
I'm gonna go like right.
It's true, I am 40 now, so
So you don't get to pick any.
I get very little practice on my own maps, which I used to play a lot. Because again, it's me being maybe too nice and saying, "Oh, people hate my maps, so I won't play them." Until I have a birthday, then I make people play them, and that's always good fun. It doesn't look like they've started yet, so we're still hanging around.
Okay, so that's one eye, and then the other one is gonna go.
Because I could host an L2H, game every night, and I would be perfectly happy, but then no one would join.
Yeah, but then keep making tournaments with your own maps.
There, and we're gonna
Well, no, because then people will be like, "Well, this isn't fair. Postal just picks map that he likes and doesn't pick any other maps."
Some
So
maps that you like and pick some maps that other people like.
let me go ahead
Make
and
a
post
mix.
post the stream right here again.
Make
So
a mix.
promote it.
That's really close. 1, 2, 3.
I agree. The Forgotten One. We should play. You know what? When I see you on, sir, you and I'm going to teach you all of my maps. And if you have time to practice, you'll get better, and you'll win all of the games. It'll be glorious.
And we'll line it up and make sure.
But see, that's the truth. Is I guess I should like encourage people to play these style of maps a little bit more.
'Cause
Just waiting for Serve and Thomas, aka Choo Choo number 7.
it's so
Thomas the Tank Engine. Yeah, it's good to have.
Here you go.
Make a mix of
Nope.
maps. Like
I always do mix. I did one tournament where Coast to Coast was in it, like that kind of thing. But so and I'll mix it up. But usually I also let other people choose the maps, and they don't choose when other people choose. They usually don't choose these kind of maps either. It's just not what people like to play. So.
Daddy, we put the eyes in and now it's time for me to stuff it.
You probably
It's true, Vapor. Yeah, the thing is, it's like
you can show him.
it was like ranked learning, back in the day when I was practicing these kind of things. You remember the old TA Zone thing? The reason why I'd play like RVD, 100 games, because be like, okay, well, I want to work on this map, and then you sit here, and it incentivizes him because he moves up the ladder, and it's good for me because then I'm actually learning how to play when I'm losing the games and actually getting some practice in, click in, better decision making, like for that bombing run right there, which is really clutch, because I was even with him on resources, for the most part, even though he had the mohos.
it's just the commander.
So,
Not it.
the just being able to gauge, like, okay, do I have enough bombers to get through this air on that angle, like that kind of thing. And the question is, okay, am I building bombers faster than he's building anti-air? If not, I need to change up the angle. Kind of thought I had it, but so.
Brittany didn't bring any felt or anything, so.
Hold on, this is a very family-friendly stream. All right, are they going yet? Sergeant Sir. We'll stream this game, and then we'll stream the final.
That's a bad game.
Hmm?
Okay.
That was a good game. Like the game was close between Venom and I. Because if I had bombed that Timmy, then it would have been off to the races. But
Then you would have rebuilt it. Then he would have raised it.
I'd do a little more. Really shove it in the sides. Look at that. There's so much more space. You made a big boy.
So much more space.
I have no one to blame. I have no one to blame but myself for my loss. All right.
Let's
The favorite is probably Thomas going in this, although Sergeant Serve might be more familiar with these slow maps, slow build maps. Andy, good to see you. Welcome. Did you just swing by to say happy birthday?
Are you able to type?
Okay, there we go. What did I get for my birthday? Although, I will demand it. I was gonna say, if they're taking so long, I'll just rematch Venom now if he wants to. There they go, they're launching. Okay, so we'll get in there and we'll watch it.
You're not gonna win for another year because people don't want to play.
Oh, what else did I get?
So, Daddy, if you want,
I didn't ask
if you
for
want
much,
to
'cause at
win,
this point,
Daddy,
you know,
you
it's
have
like,
to wait
what do I
till
need?
somebody. Daddy, it seems to me if you want to win, you have to wait till somebody else goes, and then you don't get in the maps if they're.
Elias, it's not about the maps, it's about me and how good I play, and that's it. I just need to be better. GG Nord, what is this?
Okay, Mommy. I'm ready to close it up. Okay. Mommy, if I put enough
Maybe just a little more. That big boy.
Alright, there we go. Okay, it is launched, so we're going to go ahead and hit the watch button here.
No, he's not. He's cute.
He's enormous and cute.
He's super big.
Do you like my giant potato with eyes so far? And a nose?
Looks like a kitty. Looks like a little.
Okay. Here we go, watch.
Okay.
It wouldn't surprise me if Sergeant Serve,
Face.
or if they were watching that last one
What
here.
do you think? Is that a good amount of stuffing?
Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll get caught up to live.
Okay, so then we're going to do 8 decrease stitches. This might get a little tricky.
Hey, you took my crochet hook.
Whoops, there you go.
Okay, Andy, how far are you behind here before you join me in being old? That is correct, Sergeant Serve. You guys both collect a bronze for making it here. Congratulations.
With it being a decrease, yeah, I feel like.
This is the pass.
This is not the pass, no. I do not get to play on that. Although, you know, maybe I will just ask for somebody to play me on it since I...
Yeah, you need practice on the pass.
Nah, I don't know if I do. You should... Andy... Oh, you're 30. Okay, yeah, you got a little ways to go. See, Andy, I just had my fourth kid, so I get
One
to still
kid for
feel
each-
like I'm in my 30s.
One child.
One child for each
For
decade
each
I've been
decade.
alive. That's right.
Even though you didn't have them a decade apart.
What if we were? What if? I had-
Andy, you're actually allowed to say 0K here. You just can't say bar. Not because I don't actually dislike bar or anything like that. It's just usually on every TA content everywhere on the internet, people spam, have you played bar? Okay, we might be getting up to here live. It looks like, let's just take a look at the builds here. Sergeant Serve walking the 2 mexes on the top side. It looks like, here we go, Thomas is doing the same. This is another way to do this, where you really move to the middle fast. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna crochet.
All right, and I think we are down to regular speed. Yep, okay, so we'll go to normal, and then here we are.
So which one do I go through?
Breezy, don't you dare. Guys, have you heard about bar?
So you're gonna do a decrease there, okay? So go
if you add the pass to bar, it would probably okay. So this is my thing with bar. I haven't tried it yet. I do want to give it a try and actually even do it on stream just to say yes, I'm aware of it, like get a video out of it, that kind of thing.
Maybe.
I imagine if you were to make the pass on bar, it would make me not like. It would make me like bar less because that was one of the things that kind of don't get me wrong. Escalation has its strengths, but that's the one of the things that made me kind of feel disappointed with Escalation was the fact that it just doesn't work on the pass very well. And to me, the pass is a ridiculously fun map, and I'm silly that way, I know. Thomas is in the lead now at this point because he walked these mechs as service and challenging him at this point, but I don't know if he's even aware. He's walked his commander back, so Serv actually has a quick opportunity if he sends a con right now to come drop this and then clear out that entire section down there. He also, his raider's a little too far back.
I'll just start over. Okay. All right. So you can do
Yeah, I believe it's fun. It's just if,
Okay. So the
because that's the thing is it's like if you were, let's say you were playing Gods of War constantly and you're like, oh, people said bar, it's going to be great. And it's the next TA kind of thing, and you go on and you play Gods of War on it and it just doesn't feel the same. The disappointment level is way different, you know what I mean? So yeah, I want to try. I'm going to give bar a try. Play on the maps that people enjoy playing bar on before I try and be like, okay, well, let's see what happens. This is the other thing. I played a Supreme Commander version of the pass, and it was just they put too much resource on it. And it didn't play right. So Serv just walking the bot past here. Although there's a way down here. There you go. So it looks like he might be coming in here to challenge for the middle. He's got his raider up. He sees, and I think he knows too what he needs to do at this point. So he's cranking out a few more by way of that, but Thomas is going to have a decent metal lead at this point. About 400 or 700 or so, so it's pretty big, although he may have also picked up more of his rocks. Just searching for the rocks, because these two are Sirs right here. He hasn't picked it up. This one is too. So yeah, looks like he's ahead more on rocks than anything.
So you are going to go through one because you're doing a decrease. You're doing all decreases.
Here we go. Thomas going advanced really early here.
Why is she on sleep strike? I don't understand.
Maybe you should all have done the pass in the beginning, so then.
Yeah, Andy. Yeah. Gods of War on. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like people say it's like, oh, it's because this is one of the biggest irritants on YouTube is the bait and switch.
Daddy.
They put TA in the headline, and then they don't talk about it at all. They just talk about bar. And it's like, but guys, you said you were going to talk about TA, but you're not. You're just talking about bar. And then when you say things like, oh, bar doesn't work on Gods of War, it doesn't work on the past, it's like, well, then can you even say it's TA? Just because it's an RTS and it has a similar look. So bar is Beyond All Reason, or Balanced Annihilation Redux, I believe was originally called before the fork. Yeah, this is really fast. Totona T2 here, and Serv is going to put pressure on that too. It's going to be even harder to get this done. He is doing the dirt farming, classic. K-bots, I think, are slightly more efficient, not by much, but Serv protecting a hot drop over here. That's a good thing to do. You can be cheeky if you don't have enough missile towers here. You can come and you can degun these. Your degun can reach across and knock these out, and then your missile towers can break in. So Thomas is still ahead at this point because he's got more dirt being farmed than Serv does, even though Serv just retook the middle. You can also see Thomas is working on getting these mechs capped where Serv is missing 2.8s, 3.8s right there, and also this guy in the back too. So whereas Thomas's got his all capped. So just kind of a map awareness is pretty key for this kind of thing. Probably overkill right here. He needs to move on at this point. I say this as a loser on this map. So that means all of you watching, you should know that my advice might be worth absolutely nothing on this map, considering I was not able to win my game. Okay, so he's up. Now, if you do go do this, that is not the right call. So if Serv plays it smart, there's an opening right here. This is also not the right call right there. This will protect him from the Mortys, but that won't protect him. It's a bad use of his resources.
I'm gonna try and put her down for her nap for a
Because
short time.
neither of them have their Geo up at this point.
Why she won't sleep? So frustrating. This girl will not nap.
Yes. Dirt here, and I'll show you Aiden. This is one of the fun things about this map, and if you just kind of know it, you know. A lot of lava maps in OTA, they give you metal if you just put a max. So think of it like a metal map with a really low metal value. So you can see here, it's 0.2. So 5 of these guys and you get 0.1. So it's, I remember doing the math back in OTA to see whether or not it was worth it. It's more efficient than solars. It comes up a little faster than K-Bots, but I think K-Bots still are more efficient overall. You can see Sergeant Serve is catching back up in the resource game right now because of these two mexas. But again, just building this. There you go. So now the Mortys are coming in. If he sees it. Okay, he just built one, which is probably fine. Nope, it's going to die. And down it goes. So yeah, he's going to need a couple more of those if he wants that to actually work. Now he's doing this, so this will help because the Morty will protect it. So, but if somebody's mortaring you and you see it coming in, and it's only hitting one, so this one's returning fire, you can grab your missile towers and then you hit guard on the missile tower being shot, and then the others will open fire on whatever's shooting it. It's that same functionality that causes the commander to go for a walk if a lab gets hit. The commander's like, "Oh, I'm going to go get you," and then he goes for a stroll. Server's got the right idea here, cranking out more K-Bots. Thomas is not getting his mohos up. That's something you got to do if you're going to go advanced on this map. He's working on his Geo, though, so that's a smart move. You can see that's why he's completely stalled out, so he needs to be going and grabbing his nodes, energy nodes. Yeah, yeah. There's some fantastic inspiration, fun little quirks in Total Annihilation. That, you know, a lot of them I think aren't really intentional. That really make the game quite fun. I don't know if the dirt, being able to farm the dirt was just kind of an afterthought, or if they're like, oh, when you build a moho, you're going to get more because of the actual space, which is true here. Your mohos are more efficient because they're also farming off the dirt. So Sergeant Serve needs to convert that E, and he needs that Geo up. So this commander right here is kind of wasted in the middle, having this build power down here. Needs to be over where it can be building resources.
This is so frustrating.
So Serve, and I'll point Serve to this, and Choo Choo, I'll point them to this point in the video and be like, hey, if you guys want to learn how to play these maps. These are incredibly expensive Dominators, and their range is actually less than Morty's. So it's not going to be the best use of his resources. So he's stalling building this, and he needs to finish that. So he should cancel that. So the metal goes into that, then build the other things he needs. So, and then use this metal, just reclaim this, and then use it to get a moho up. It looks like he might be reclaiming his advanced lab, though. Which is an interesting choice. Like, take it and put it into the regular lab. He may not have enough storage to absorb all that, though, so he's going to push that into excess. Because this is about 2,000 metal. He might, though, because of all the cons he has out. There you go. So his Geos is up. That's putting him ahead of Serve.
Daddy, look.
So yeah, Serve doesn't see him coming in.
We're going.
Amazing! That's such a cool bunny. My daughter just crocheted a bunny and they stuffed it. So it looks cute. Okay, so he reclaimed it and he's going right into an early Intimidator. So, this is pretty standard. This is how this map just used to be played back in OTA before I kind of showed up with my K-Bot farming and transformed it into just a bomber hellhole. And this is part of the reason why I lost, is because I did this. Venom disagrees. He thinks that the fast Timmy might be the way to go. I still think you can crank out so many bombers, and it's really hard to cover all the different angles to come in, except for the front angle, which only an idiot like me would attack on. And then you can just bomb a Timmy just about anywhere it goes. There's a spot kind of back in here, but it's a little tough. And then down over here is kind of tough to bomb because of the elevation. It's really hard to really tell where to click when you're coming off the bottom side. You can also try and build it in here, but to me this run is a little easier because it's a shorter distance, whereas you can get your flak and your missile towers down here to cover for building one up here or even up here, even if this is more out in the open, although the distance to the edge is greater. So if you put it in here and then kind of this equivalent on that side, like kind of in here, you increase the distance. So it's a little easier to bomb from the top side.
I can get my
But-
tapestry needle.
Yep, go ahead. Get it out.
Or you could just use yours.
And we can take this.
So there you go. He's putting everything on that. If you're going to do this, you really want it to get done fast, so you need to reclaim this.
Actually.
So Serve's got the right idea here, though. He's really cranking up his economy. Still, he needs to send more bots down here to the south side to start working this territory down here. You know, instead of having them patrol here, just grab them and send them down here. You may want them down there at some point or another.
I like yellow.
A lot of people overlook this area over here for building things. It's good to see Thomas is not. He's actually paying attention to it.
This way. Pull it all the way through. Pull, pull, pull.
This isn't
So yeah, so he's using his radar, and these things does one-shot the missile towers. So they don't get a chance to shoot back.
Press the needle, and then remember to do your tie-off.
The moment he sees it, though, if he sees it on radar, if it's out of this range, there you go. Nope, that was his chance, but he missed it. It's going to be really tough. This is one of the things too. When you realize you're getting jammed, you just need to shoot at the mexes every now and then because you know he's going to try and put him back up. Timmy doesn't quite cover the whole map, but it covers the majority of it. So if you build it way in the back here, you're going to be getting the majority of coverage that you need to do the damage you want to do.
Here, like this.
And that's going to go down. So there you go. He sees it. He's got his air up. And this is where Serve, practice your bombing, buddy. So you can see how little anti-air he has. Now, as you can see, he's immediately dropping anti-air. Stopping these too early. Just go. If you're gonna be, there you go. He's gonna see it. That's bad news for Thomas at this point. As he sees how close it is to being done, he also sees that he's stalling on it. So, yep. So he's gonna switch into bombers, and this is gonna be tough for him because I don't think Serve is probably used to bombing on these maps. You got to click behind if you come in from the front. Yeah, so my build, how I went advanced, and then did that was the correct way is kind of do what Serve does here, except when you got the medal for advanced, you just start dropping air labs, and just spam the map with bombers. And then once you're comfortable that you kind of have a control, then you can drop your advanced and start working on other things. It only takes 2 or 3 bombers to bomb out of Moho too. So they drop the Moho and you just come in and you bomb it. They'll start building it. You always try and hit some missile towers on your runs too.
Wait, did I count 8 correctly?
See now the AA is going up and he's also doing this. The Intimidator is almost done.
Callie, you can
2 bombers is not enough. And Serve is still this. The other thing too is you get your geo done really early if you can. Single con building it's not the right way. And the shot is fired. We'll see if Serve has the ability to weather the storm and get the bombers out and bomb it. He's got his advanced radar up too, so he can kind of see. So this is what he's shooting at. He's just picking stuff he sees right there. Oh, your girls learned to crochet. Fantastic. Yeah, we got it. This is not a paid sponsorship, but we got a Woobles kit. So I got for her, and I just sat there, did it with her. So I learned at the same time she did, and now the entire family's doing it. We can't help ourselves. It's actually quite fun.
Not to see that is weak.
Yeah, so he's gonna see that this is open. This is the other thing too. This completely naked. Just come bomb it, and you should scout it too, just to see, because then he's gonna have trouble starting to fire it. Just takes 3 bombers. This is not the right call here. You have enough build power. Get more bombers out. Okay, the geo is up, and he needs to take this and cover it with winds before that Intimidator gets too strong. You guys can let me know if I'm moving too fast for you here. This isn't enough bombers right now, and he still has so little anti-air that he could come in and he could take it out at this point. Hopefully he realizes that. Because that'll put Thomas way behind and actually puts her in the lead. Not necessarily resource-wise, but just kind of positionally.
Come through somewhere in the body. Yep, pull it through.
It's nerve-wracking. That's the other thing too, is bomb that, bomb. All of this is just waiting here, waiting to be destroyed.
Yeah, he doesn't notice that he does.
Yep, you closed it up. Oh my goodness, look at your bunny. I'm sorry I can't show you guys on the internet what this bunny looks like, but it's big and it's adorable. Nice job by Sir here. So he's got this cap right here. He's got some anti-air in the back, which what you need. You can see again, Thomas does not. I think this is just an experience thing. You know, you get used to being like, oh, I'm safe because I have the back of the map. Air can fly around the world. So, yeah, see, this is building the advance. This is just a target. And same thing with the K-bots. They're just targets. Now this thing just racked up 5 kills. It's more accurate than it was before.
Grandma knows how to give Jojo.
2 more.
This one's gonna be squishy. This one's more squishy.
It's time.
Just
Do it.
play with more than this
Because this thing is, yeah, so if he gets this up, these shred T1 bombers. So that's one thing, is you got to think like, am I building bombers faster than he's building anti-air? So now he's spending his time protecting this. He just killed Timmy. And now he's got bots up here to nanoblock it too. So now it's going to be quite a bit harder. So you'll need to take and do a lead dive. The alternative would be to, since there is no AA on the back, if Sergeant Sir realizes it, you just fly around, come out on the back and take it out that way.
When we started making the bunny beginning.
It's incredibly vulnerable from the back. This needs to still be making bombers.
I think ours gave away the supplies from my room.
The other thing too is a lot of people think to scout up here, but they don't think to scout down here. So you can build 3 air labs right down here, surrounded by K-bots, and be cranking out bombers. They think they got you beat, but they need to kill your K-bots to get your resources. You just keep doing stuff up here, like trying to, you just get a nano frame started of an air lab to give him something to do. So he thinks all your focus is up here, and then the bombers come from here, they fly off, pop here, and then come around there, and then take it out. Takes out the mechs. Thomas is pretty far ahead in the resource game at this point because of look at all these right there. Yeah.
He just needs to protect them.
The other thing, if you're not confident in your ability to line bomb these, bomb that, take care of that first, then just hold your bomber, shift click, and then just let it do its thing. He's got so little anti-air up here, it'll fly back and forth, it'll take forever, but it'll slowly take all those out.
He's got so little anti-air.
Okay, so this flacker is going to be done, which is a problem for Sergeant Serve.
What does a flak do?
It shoots down the bombers. It's anti-air. So all the mexes are gone. He's building mohos.
No, it's not
Kylie, you going to do the ears today?
If you could help her, Kevin, but I won't be able to.
He needs to go bomb now. He doesn't notice how weak it is.
Got up to 18 kills right now. Yeah, he's building a flacker up front. This will absolutely stop the bombers if he comes in from the front, which is the easiest bomb run to do. That's part of the reason why I did go for the front against Venom, is because it's the easiest run to aim. Whereas coming off the top or the back is quite a bit harder to do.
He's just stopping me. He's sending.
And he's not shooting right now because he's out of energy. So he has an E-storage, he just needs to turn off some stuff. See that first shot from the flakker blew up 4 of them. 14 kills to the flakker. Now he's going to be able to repair it. So, yeah, waited too long to do that run. So now he's just going to need to really focus on getting bombers out. He needs more than one factory, too. So this is back up to full health.
Building a flagger next to it is really good.
Yep, that worked out well, and another one's coming up. Although he's still, again, he's not using it well. In part because he's spending the E building this one, so building another E storage will not help, my good man. You need more E production. There you go, he's building radar bots, but they are going, where on earth are they going? This is the thing, is when they're walking, they're actually using the energy that they produce. So you want to try and decrease the distance that they walk. I usually will tuck mine here or there. There you go, so now there are 2 intimidators, which is going to be a lot harder for him to handle. At this point, in Thomas's position, it's like, okay, it's time to go for a nuke, or he needs bombers. Basically saw everything there. There's tons of...
He's got like a huge base there.
Yeah, he's still struggling for energy. That's why you see he's building the solar. I think this one fired its first shot. Yep, there it goes.
So he's got 2 interrogators.
Yep, see these guys are walking all the way down here. The geo's gone. You gotta rebuild that. Now with this flak up, there's going to be no hope of coming in with T1 bombers from that angle. This angle is still actually clear, right here.
Except for 1 missile tower.
Single missile tower, yeah, that's not going to be enough. So
he just needs, so he knows
that's
he's
the thing
too
is,
powerful from the front.
he
so
should
got
know
to
that
try
he's too strong from the front, so hopefully he chooses a different angle. Again, he's got still nothing in the back. This flakker will maybe destroy some before he gets here, but he doesn't even have any nano blocking in the back or the side. So, and he's too crowded around it for him to be able to get it up. So there's lots of opportunities for him to get in there and take that one out. This one's even more vulnerable. There's nothing, absolutely nothing coming in from the center. So that's one thing to keep in mind too. Scout thoroughly, try and find the best angle for approach. This is a nice thing to do here. You fly your scouts into your enemy's collected air, and then their own anti-air will be damaged.
their own anti-air and their own That's why you don't want
There we go. This is down. Hopefully, that's the other thing. If you're core and you build an advanced K-Bot lab, always push out a Necro, and this is why. Because you should just be able to resurrect that. But he is unable to.
Away from the Timmies.
You can also tuck your advanced K-Bot lab right in here, an advanced air lab. You can see the Timmies are trying to shoot that air lab right now, and they just can't hit it. There you go, Thomas taking advantage of his resource lead. He's going to be putting in a big old gun right here to take down that Guardian. Oh, this is the worst angle. This is the worst angle. Oh, I hate it. But he might get away with it. He does. And with no wreckage either. We have us a game, everybody. Sergeant Sir did what I was unable to.
It has a second Timmy though. There's a second Timmy.
There's a second Timmy, but this one has less kills, so. You can see also, because the bombers flew right as this was getting done, that there's a little, there's not a guard board going, instead it's shooting at the wrong thing. They're both shooting at the wrong thing. He might. He's used the bombers. He's just using the bombers to scout. The Punisher might go down here before he needs to nano block. go. He's got nano block up. That's the wrong. Okay, he might be good here. He's got 3 guys repairing. It's all about counts, so he's guard down. It's getting hit constantly, so it's gonna go down as long as Sergeant Sir is able to keep this up. There you go. Oh, he did build a Necro. Good. So yeah, he's got it resurrected, and then that goes down. This is where he needs a Necro too, so he can go in. But now he's building a nuke in a really poor location. This is where you build your nuke, right there, or here, or here. Actually, right in here. Is there? Well, there is a little easier to bomb from this angle. No. Again, though, just absolutely no AA on the side. So, and he's not really scouting or putting pressure down here. This is why if you had cons down here, you could have a nice little economy going. Pretty sure with these moving, they're not making the E that they're supposed to. Is it?
Wait, why
I
is
don't
it
remember
Timmy
their
shooting?
airport. Again, kind of using the bombers to scout. He needs to build scouts to scout, and he needs to find that other intimidator. Ah, I know what he's doing. He's practicing trying to get the angle on where he needs to bomb in order to hit this, because he's trying to figure out the lineup to be able to hit that nuke. And this bomber's going to go down. Sergeant sort of reclaimed his I swear you need to stop those bots. I forget the I don't know the codes for these. It's actually how to insta build them.
You get to build a missile tower right up there.
You can, yeah. So you can build missile towers out here. Serv hasn't even realized that there's rocks here for him to pick up.
He's got a big unprotected.
He's building a
thing
fusion. He's going to increase it. I'm surprised he hasn't tried to move into advanced air at this point, or do much bombing of his own.
Yeah, he needs to build things. He needs to build more air labs than just one.
Okay, I have to find out.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to see if what I'm saying is true, that I think if these guys are walking, you don't get the E from them, or you lose some of the E, like they need to be still. Thomas, not shooting with the Intimidator, that's something you want to keep doing. It needs to be building up its veteran status, so you can do it Venom to me and pop a com if you find it. So he's going this way because he intends to bomb out the flag, and there he goes. Yep, flag is gone.
But he's still building a new.
So this is where you just take your Necro and you come up and you resurrect your flag. There we go, advanced air. So he's going to start getting some dirty birds. Vamps or hurricanes are okay for this. Getting a bunch of gunships too. Right here's. No, he can't build Hawks because he's.
Why do you look like
Because he's core.
Daddy, why did you build an air lab?
It's not an air lab, it's a K-Bot lab. What kind of TA player are you?
Yeah, but why did you build that? Why did you build that? You're not supposed to build anything.
Oh, Convoyer. Okay, thanks. Thanks there, Venom.
Why do you just have to build a K-bot lab? Why do you just have to build a K-bot?
Oh, core, no.
You're walking to see if they make energy?
Okay, so here we go. So here we have a Voyeur. Alright, and the Voyeur makes 16 metal, right? So we're going to turn this off. Sorry, 16 energy, and we're going to have it stop. Okay, there you go. So now you can see it's now plus 16 minus 0. But the moment I start moving, it's minus 16 again. So Sergeant Serv is thinking he's getting all this energy and he's protecting them by moving them, but he's getting absolutely nothing. They have to be still. And I'm hoping he figures it out. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's got him on patrol here, right? See, there you go. All the energy being used. So the moment he stops all of these guys, his E is going to shoot up by like. Gosh, he's got a lot of them. It's going to shoot up by several hundred. Like it's enough, almost enough to run a moho. So
Just type.
this is
Stop
a pretty
moving
big.
them.
No,
Just
because
stop.
this is you don't convince. You don't help people when they're in a tournament game. So otherwise, it'd be like, oh, you should bomb from the back, or bomb the top. He has no idea. But this intimidator is really not doing any work down there. So instead of using his guardian here to try and. Oh yeah, so he's just clearing the make sure the X's are cleared off.
He got the second air lab.
Yep. Here it is, not making any energy at all.
I can just stop it.
Yep, and when I stop, boom, there we go. 16 energy.
He thinks he's getting all this energy because he's.
Good scouting there by serve, that's what you want to know.
If
You
he
wanna go and
figures
see.
it out, wow! I don't have to worry about energy.
Yep, hold on. Okay, so this nuke is going to be pretty easy to bomb, even on the straight bombing run here, which is good for.
Can
Good
one
for
bomb
sergeant
destroy a
serve.
nuke?
No.
Or what if the nuke blows up?
Sergeant commander actually don't know where he is. Okay, that's what I figured. He's hiding behind a rock. Take a look at the resources here. Thomas is way ahead in the resources. My wife just crocheted a guinea pig, and it looks adorable. I would have put the ears a little further back. Just the tip, no, just the tips touch the eyes when you hold it down.
Well, I made big eyes.
Yep. Okay, here we go. He's coming in from the top side. He should have this run figured out. Square bombers are your best anti-move. Go, he should bomb it completely out. Yep, not even anything left. Takes out the moho as well. Nice run. This is what I mean by like bombers are superior to this advanced kind of strat.
He needs to get more.
Is you can control. Yes. The other thing he needs to do with this. The other thing he needs to do with this intimidator is he needs to take this to start clearing, start shooting these. He's not hitting anything important here. Just start taking out the. Oh, there you go. Actually, he is on this. Start taking out the anti-air, making it easier for your guys to do the bombing runs that you need to do. Probably a little frustrating for Thomas. Is like, well, how on earth do I kill this guy? Well, for one, you don't put your nuke on the front line. And the Intimidator can hit the entire map here. He finds it. He did not mark it. He's too busy trying to protect his lab. He missed his scouts flying over the Intimidator that was shooting the lab. So he's going to make another go here, and he'll be able to see. If he comes to this angle right here, very easy to bomb. There he goes. He's got it. He does have it marked. The other thing again, down here.
Just spending energy.
Yeah, so he's sending the bombers. You can also send your cons out here. I think you can slip through and start building MT and stuff.
They stop
Yep, they're doing he's doing his bombing run.
from
This side. This is the correct side to do it on. Down it goes.
You just nuke it.
And that pressure being off is going to feel nice. Now get that geo back up and running. Seriously. Yeah, the power of shadows, people. Like, this feels like an even game because Thomas is not building shadow. There we go. Oh, there they are. Best unit on this map. Better than Intimidators, better than nukes, better than anything.
Advanced bombers.
No, regular bombers.
He finally has bombers. He needs to
There
protect
you go. So now this
that.
toaster will blast that out. You're starting to serve. You nano block while you reclaim this. And pick it up. It looks like that might be what he's doing. really hard to bomb too.
Regular bombers. He finally has some of his own.
I wish he would just stop these. Stop the patrol. They're also getting in the way of building his geo.
Yeah, like I saw one stop. He was producing energy for a little bit.
Yeah, he's resurrected his K-pop lab again.
This game is going for a long time.
Oh yeah, we are 40 minutes in at this point. The final's going to go pretty long too, although not as long as this, because it's Thomas and Sergeant Serve. Really, me versus Venom on Lava Tools. That was probably the final. No offense to them, but Thomas doesn't look like he's familiar with this kind of map. Venom will defeat him relatively easily. Although if Venom loses, it will be a glorious upset, and I will laugh and laugh and laugh. But I don't think it's going to happen. 2 guns now.
So he needs to.
Sergeant Serve working on an intimidator of his own. We're going to see how good Thomas is at bombing. Again, though, this is not a good location, because half the time it needs to shoot this way, it's going to shoot that pillar. This kind of narrows your lane of fire. At this point, the question for Sergeant Serve is, okay, what on earth do I bomb? The answer is you bomb these labs, you bomb Geo, you find these fusions, you bomb them too. Bombing these is not worth your time. Oh, okay, he's bombing advanced, yeah. In Sergeant Serve, you can tell he just hasn't scouted over here. I think he scouted here once. He marked those missile towers. But he's just quite behind right now. Lots of vamps being built. He's just behind in research. Because that's the other thing too, is if you're going to do what I do, where you do the K-bots and bombers, you have to find the fusions and bomb the fusions. If the fusion stays alive, they're going to beat you. So you can't, like, you have to bomb fusions, nukes, and intimidators.
Okay, so is he moving Is he moving them? Spending energy. So where are
Yeah, he's still moving them. So they're still not producing him any energy.
You wish he would stop.
I wish he would
And
stop them.
he's
This would maybe be a different game right now. Thank you, Merides. It is in fact my birthday.
He thinks he's getting tons of.
I know. Please stop him, Sergeant Serve.
He stopped a couple of them.
I feel like
Stop
I should
him.
just send him a message, but it would not be appropriate for me as an observer, for us as an observer, to tell him to stop doing that.
Then he would not worry about energy anymore. He wouldn't worry about energy anymore.
Yeah, he would be in much better shape energy-wise. Maybe he's realizing it because he's like, I should have a ton of energy. What's going on? Why am I out of energy? There we go, and he's bombing. And you can tell. There we go. Okay, he did it. So now, vamp spammers work just fine. Another intimidator up.
Now he's
And
building
Thomas he has so much resource right now. This is where
He's
things where you
noticing
just
that he
you
needs
go
to build
you
air
get
labs.
stop. You here in this position, you gotta clean some of these up, so you make some space, and then you get your advanced air cons going, so that way you can just drop Intimidator and Timmy, and that way, and then you get your radar up, and then just start streaming scouts in, or you get your advanced radar targeting up. Because he has these guys, the Spectres, which are radar jammers, just, you know. You just gotta stream scouts in. So you get two, 3 labs, yep, just building scouts, and then you fly them in and you let the Intimidators pour down the fire. Should be building scouts.
There's much less air here. than
Focusing
there is over here.
on contesting the middle here.
And not really going
This is not the Purple Robot's child. No, this is my son. The Purple Robot's child, she just finished crocheting the body of the bunny she's working on. So she is more grown up now, though. That is correct. Mr. Beloy.
Is he still moving them?
Yes, they're still moving, not producing him any energy.
He's noticing.
Problem
Why don't they
with
have
this choice right
movement?
here is that once this Intimidator is veteran enough, it'll pop it in 2 shots. Still doesn't have enough AA down here, he's starting to remedy that. That's the other thing, if you just sent like a batch of 20 cons on here, you'd be able to be like, oh, I don't have enough AA, and you just start building them. You should have cons kind of spread out all over your entire sector. So that way you can just, anytime you need something, you can just drop it and build it. There we go. So this nuke is up. Sergeant Serve hasn't been scouting over there. That's the other thing too, is pay attention to where they're scouting, whatever pattern they're using. And then use that to your advantage. Like, so he's able to leave these uncloaked, which you get more energy that way too. His commander is still chilling right out in the open. So if Sergeant Serve wants to, he can swing some bombers off this side and bop him. But he'd have to find him first.
Find him first. They just stay. Commanders usually stay still and help go with factories.
It's time for. He's got so much resources. 124 to Sergeant Serve's 30, so Sergeant Serve is way too far behind that to really be able to recover at
Yeah,
this
and
point.
also
You can see though the resource disadvantage on this is not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. Because you can kind of control, even if you're couple thousand metal behind, if you can control them with the shadows. So, but there will come a point that if you let them get too far ahead, you just lose that ability. So that's what just happened here. Plenty of bombers. He just needs to scout and find something worth bombing. That's the thing. If you're Thomas, what on earth do you do? You got to make a move either to get some land units on his side, keep shelling him, which is what you're doing there. But there it goes. The nuke is off. I have a feeling Sergeant Serve may throw out the GG after this one. He's probably like, well, what on earth? If he knows that this is the thing, oh, this can hit the mountain instead. Boom! There it goes. Alright, so Sergeant Serve's commander is there, but you can see because this hit higher on the mountain, the damage didn't do that much damage to his comp. So it's actually kind of impossible. You have to like aim right here. You want to do that? So the nuke is off. So, and that did a bunch. I mean, at this point, Sergeant Serve's plight is pretty hopeless.
Yeah, he needs to get more air.
No, he needs to stop these guys, and he needed resources. But at this point, the game is like, this is a nice target. You bomb this. Again, very little anti-air over here. Now he does have the vamps, so he'll react with them. But if you bomb off screen, go off the top here, you can swing, kind of drop in right here to make it a little easier to do the run, and then hit, and it's a different game. Or hit right there. But that's going to be a tall order.
He's just moving. He's just still moving.
Yep.
He has
When your
all the
intimidator
energy in
gets
the
when your
world.
intimidator gets high enough kills, like a 43, now then you start picking off cons. This flagger is going to do a lot of work. You got to fly in. You have an intimidator. Use your intimidator to shoot to blast the flag.
But there's so
Which maybe that's what he's going to do right here. Yeah, because the intimidator is really starting to clean things up. There you go. He takes out the toaster. Start clean up AA. He's got what he needs to end the game right now, so let's see if he's able to pull it off. He needs to blast that flag though.
it's getting pretty empty. Yeah.
He's repairing these bombers. They got hurt most likely from flak rain. By landing them, they're now going to become victims.
And he thinks he's getting lots of items.
No, I think at this point he's realized something's wrong. It's tough to keep up, too, at this point in the game.
Especially
Thomas
since
is doing
he's
a
spending
fantastic
lots of
job, though.
energy moving them when he thinks that he's getting lots.
Yeah, if you like crochet, it's good fun. It's not that hard to learn. Materials are cheap. It's really easy to get started. It looks like you tried to off-screen there and failed. Again, there's not really a need to. Just use your intimidator, clear the path, and then you can go right up the bomb the anti that's coming in. He does get it. Bombs the bombers while they're on the ground. Nice little run there. But it wasn't finished. So this probably got another nuke ready to go. Again, the question is, where do you nuke? The answer is, you don't. Use your Timothy, kill this flak, end the game.
It has so much air. I think it just plants the Is the commander still sitting?
Yep, his commander's still out in the open, so there's still a chance of a snipe. Very unlikely, especially since Sergeant Swords Barnes are on the ground dying. Yeah, and he hasn't built an atlas too to, like, you can hop a con over this right here with the base, base started. There we go. So the flak is now down. He's now got to clear. He's got to clear around with his hawks to kill the rest of those. Go. Yep. This is a dangerous place to play your hawks. They will shoot themselves. But this is the end of the game. So, Sarah says GG. And we have our silver medalists. Whether it be Venom or Thomas. Thomas, heavy underdog in this next match. Hey there, Woody. Thank you. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Good to hear from you. I don't know if he realizes that his commander is back here. He might realize it. He sees an echo, so at the very least he needs to kill that. Yeah, okay. He knows something's back there. There it goes. Good game. Yeah, Sergeant Serve made a go at it there, but then he tried the incorrect resource. I'm gonna have to message him and be like, dude, you have to stop the bots or they produce no energy.
Yeah.
I still rock climb, yeah. I hit the gym, try and get to the gym at least once a week. I got a wall in my basement, and then I'm hoping to get outside for a couple trips this year. So, if you're ever in town, you want to go climbing. So, there we go.
When I grow up, I wonder if Venom will still be playing the game.
Oh, you'll have to play his children. It will be us old crickety fathers unable to keep up with the clicking.
There's Rick.
So, all right.
Let's watch the final. Now let's watch the final.
Here we go.
The pass that you wanted to play on. You want Daddy, just do maps that you know other people aren't good at that you're at, and then make that bad map first, and then do the maps that you like. So that way the people, and then you do them, and then you do the maps that other people like.
Okay.
What is that?
Don't worry about that. Okay.
So weird. Can you now chat?
All right, here we go.
Just type him a message. You have to.
The final.
Just say you have to stop the bots.
I already told him. He realized that now. Okay.
He's like, I should have known. And he's like, I should have known. You just had to find food. The reason why you built the cave out is so you could store more in.
Okay. Yeah, rock climbing is tough, so I now have to like warm up for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes really almost before I can really climb the hard stuff. So yeah, I know you're in the UK, but remember you were going to cycle around the world, by the way. And you were going to be going right through Naperville, which is right by me. So if you're still doing that, then that means I'm. Oh, there we go. It's hosted. There we go. Yeah, if you're still doing that and you're gonna swing by, then yeah, I mean we'll have to go climbing, right?
The pass. So we're going to do the pass.
It is the pass. It is Venom versus Thomas. Lawn grinding about it.
Daddy, are you going to ask for a birthday match on the pass? Are you going to ask for a birthday match on the pass? I think you're going to ask for a birthday match on the pass.
No one will play me. That's fine.
No one want to play you?
Yeah, it was really unlucky the timing on that. I was watching your journey too, so I was like, oh man, he's gonna make it. We're gonna get a beer in the middle of Illinois. So, but. There we go. Oh, hey man, why do you do a 5-minute delay? Boo. Must be what he had the default on for it, so that's what it defaults to, so it's okay. We'll just wait 5 minutes here. Hang out with you people here in the chat and with my son who has no idea who I'm talking to because he doesn't read the chat. But still, keep it family friendly,
I
people.
want to learn how to play.
Oh, Venom will be, because he's gonna show these matches to his daughter later, so she'll be proud of him.
If he wins. He has a father who is quite good at total annihilation.
Yeah, I mean, so in Yosemite, when I had a week off, I drove out to Yosemite and I climbed Snake's Dyke, which is a 5-7 up the back of Half Dome. It's like a 800-foot climb, and it's a super, super, super run out. And it's slab, so it's not particularly difficult, not very hard to do. And you don't have to worry too much about protection because there's barely any. So the run out parts are mostly on easier stuff. And then there's like one kind of crux where you're balancing on this, like it felt like glass. It's so slick because it gets climbed so often. And if you're not used to Yosemite stone, you can get pretty nervous on it. But I didn't fall, and yeah, I climbed the whole thing. The farthest run out I had was a 70-foot run out on it, because I was so focused on climbing that I missed the bolt. I just went right past it. It was the only bolt for 45 feet. So.
If you'd fallen, then that would be bad.
But yeah, right now my goal is this year, Woody, is to get like another 13A, 13B under my belt. So, like, I had a finger surgery because I had an issue. So, and then No, yeah, not 70 meter. No, that would be 70 feet. So what's that in Euro units? Like a 30 meter run out? No, it would be less than that. A 20 meter run out. So.
So if you had fallen, you could have gotten injured.
Yeah. Yeah, as I was thinking. So, yeah. So, but the thing is, it's not like super stressful. It's more of an endurance thing. So, because you got to hike. If you're gonna day trip it too, you're gonna hike a 4-hour hike up to the base, 5 hours if you're slow like I was, to the base of Half Dome to the start of the climb. Then you're gonna do the climb, which will probably take about 4 hours, and then the descent's gonna take 4 hours. So it's a minimum 12 hours. And I had a bit more of an adventure. It was like 23 hours out for me or something like that. So. Oh yeah, yeah, it would have been severe injury. But by that point for these runouts, it's like 5'2". It's like climbing a staircase with knobs. Like you need to have your balance and your wits about you. But if you fall there, then maybe you deserve it. Look up pictures of it. Look up Snakes Dyke, Yosemite on Half Dome. So you can if you camp. Well, no, because you can get a backwoods permit and you could hike in for 4 hours and then camp, and the backwoods, which some people do. If the rangers catch you there without your permit and you're camping back there, especially if you have a fire during the dry season, because you're risking setting the entire state on fire, they'll get you in trouble. Oh shoot, is my audio bad? Snakes Dyke, Dike. So hopefully, if my audio is bad, people let me know, so that way I can try and correct it. I think it's all right for test. Okay, yeah, I can turn myself up a little bit if that'll help. But Dike, Dike, like a dam kind of wall, like a wall. Think like a water wall. Yeah. It's one of the most popular climbs. Like if you go to Mountain Project, it's listed up there as one of those most popular climbs because it's a beautiful climb. When I summited on top of Half Dome, it was like sunset. Sunset over the valley with the full waterfalls and everything like that. One of the most beautiful things I ever see. Just go and like sit down with your feet dangling off of the edge of Half Dome with your legs kind of over the edge, and the edge of Half Dome right there. That's a 2,500 foot drop, so half a mile. Cliff, just like under nothing but air underneath my feet, just sitting out there overlooking the entire valley, Yosemite Valley, with all these like massive waterfalls and everything. One of the most beautiful things ever. So I highly recommend doing that climb. And we also did that climb early season, so it was before the Muir Trail was set up, so the posts going up the back weren't there, so we were the only ones up there.
Are you gonna be purple robots?
We're not going to play purple robots because right now it's green robots versus red robots.
Christmas colors with Christmas
And I
colors.
believe if Venom actually wins this, he will move to the top of the standings, taking over for Stag, and will become once again
How many
the
golds
champion,
does he
I
have?
think.
How many golds does he have?
Or no?
Because
Hold
Stagman
on.
has 4 golds.
No, never mind. No, that'll move him above Nick. Sorry.
That
This
will
was my
not move him
opportunity to move above Stag, but I blew it. So, all right. Thomas doing standard start. Same thing here with Venom.
So
This is the correct way to do it.
So Venom and
Although he needs another
So it's
energy,
Venom against
he needs another energy before he builds that K-Bot lab. It's Venom against Thomas the Tank Engine.
that means we want somebody to be
Northwest Fast, the face of Half Dome. I am too old now for those kind of adventures. I would do Snakes Dyke again, but I'm not doing Northwest Face. That is, like, it's 12. I think it's 12A. I want to say is the hardest pitch on it, but it's also massive. And I would probably end up aiding through it. I'm also not that confident on trad climbing. I mostly do sport climb these days. You see Thomas completely out of energy right now because he didn't build that second solar. Venom's got 3 solars, that's right. Eventually, you want to reclaim these, because that's the way I play it. That is correct. It is all postal maps because it is my birthday. So it's the one day of year that I require people to suffer through what I enjoy.
Yeah, but you didn't get to win.
That's correct. I got a bronze medal, so at least I did some work here.
It goes to me. How are these
Oh, he's already controlling things.
Yeah, you can see Venom. So once he gets his radar up, he's going to see this. You can move his commander here. Yep, so he sees it. At least I hope he sees it. Yeah, Thomas has no clue how to play this. AKs are not a good use of your metal. The other thing, too, is you just come in here and you just wait here with your commander and you laser it.
I think climbing. I think he's just build.
Yeah, you can't go halfway up the wall
You
there.
just have to build thugs and walk over it.
Thuds can't go over this either.
Can anything go over it?
No, nothing can go over. So okay, so you got 2 missile towers. That's enough for an AK. That's what his guess is what this is. So if this were there you go. So he's gonna turn around. Yeah, because if he runs in with this, then that's just a metal delivery. So he needs to reclaim these. See, Venom is at 8.5 to Thomas's 5.8. I wonder if the stream that it shows me, that it's kind of showing where we're at on the replay, is way far behind where we actually are. So I see you guys are actually watching at this point. And the commander can walk up a little further. I think there's a spot you can kind of sneak up into here. This part you can kind of do a little walking, but really to get the trees you need air. That's what Thomas is doing now. He's reclaiming. Going air cons is viable here, but K-bots I think are superior.
And he's just sitting there.
See Venom, he's stalling E right now. He needs to. There you go. He needs to crank that up a little more. Turn off one of these guys. You don't want to stall E because then it shuts off your metal extractors. You want to get close though. You want to do what he's doing here, where you're just kind of balancing. Oops. There we go. The other thing you could do too is once you get enough build power in this, your comm is kind of free to walk around and do nothing. You just take his comm, walk up here, try and reclaim it. That's what, 40 metal? 56 metal. That's a ton of the metal right there. That's the game.
He just walks up and he goes like.
Yeah, Malloy, you're correct. The start build is pretty exponential on these maps. And it's like I said, it's clear that kind of Thomas does not have the right build. But he'll learn after this one. He's a newer player, so to make it into a final, it's great. You know, definitely good for him. So. You're darn right it is. It's so good. It seems that he is going for the attack on the K-bot. Here he goes. Can he get the reclaim? This is the content that I want on my birthday. He's getting it surrounded. And there they go. Yes.
He's reclaiming it.
Yeah. He blocking, going for that reclaim, that sweet 56 metal. There he goes, and he's gonna get it. Oh, he self-destructed it. Nice play by Thomas there. Prevents that from happening.
Suck.
Yep, it is my birthday, so I get to,
You're pleased with that?
I get to fully enjoy this
Are you
here.
pleased with that?
This is a move right here. He's basically just declared, okay, I am heir. And okay, it looks like he did that to get out and reclaim the trees, but then he is reclaiming it once again here. So I like the creativity. This is stuff you used to see on the pass all the time, until kind of the build went to this, where this became the meta.
And just walk through. But it's a very long walk.
Because he's reclaimed his labs. I might actually say that the metal is, yeah, he's saying he's way ahead, but that's because he's reclaimed his labs. Twice. It's true, though, by flying one scout and then not bombing, he's got Venom building MTs, which aren't going to do anything for the time being. Venom needs to, there you go, he's turning that off. He doesn't have enough E storage to kind of do... You set these to a hotkey. I would probably do 3 and not all 5, but it gives you a little more time to work with. Okay, there you go. Now he's farming K-bots. He saw Serve do this on the last map, and he knows to do it himself, it seems. So. Yeah, I don't remember the exact math on this. Yeah, that's correct, Woody. That is actually a way to boost your build a little bit, too, is if you go the solars, because they come out faster, and then you reclaim them. So that's one of the things to do, because you gradually start building metal and storage here, and that metal and storage needs to be used to reinvest it right away. You want a return on it. So to drop a solar is a good way to actually take it and do it, because you can easily reclaim the solar. You have enough K-bot cons that it's really fast to do.
This tournament is over.
He's going advanced now. He might have enough for this. Then he can get the mohos up. That's going to help him. Still not a good way to do it.
What is he doing?
He's also building this really far forward where it's very vulnerable to being bombed. You want this further back. Although, if you have control of here and you have missiles here, you can get away with this because this is difficult to bomb because it's coming right off the hill.
But where are the K-bots in there? The K-bots are walking around like building a radar?
Yep, he's building a radar in the middle. He'll build a missile tower too, and then he can start shooting down the air cons that are reclaiming the trees. Venom at 14 to Thomas's 10. He's got his advanced up. He's pushing out a pyro. Two versus one. The reason why you want missile towers out here is primarily for sight. Your main AA battery is going to be back here, but you need this for the line of sight out front. The front angle is the easiest angle to bomb rather than coming off the sides. So if you can control the pass, then you have an easier time bombing.
He needs to build a second missile tower.
Saying Venom's at 17, but he doesn't have enough E to maintain that, so really he's closer to 14 right now. Still double what Thomas is producing. He's struggling to get this K-bot con out. One missile tower and one AK. He's backing up off of that. He needs to get these DTs finished to protect him from the pyro. These are very useful here, Dominators are. But they're also, again, they're incredibly expensive. It's a 650 metal investment, which is as much as a K-bot lab. Just to put that into perspective. So this is, you're putting your entire game on the line that this single early Dominator is going to do a lot of work, and it just can't. Again, Venom, I think he's playing too tight with the E. Well, maybe he's not. Because he's still got some in the bank, and he's got all these on. Thomas is definitely playing too tight with his E. He's trying to get a Dominator out with just air cons for energy. This Pyro and these two AKs can push all this out if he goes for it.
He's taking trees down. He's depending on trees.
Yeah, Thomas is not going to last long once the bombers start flying. There we go. The Dominator is done. This is where you have to turn these off because you can't sustain. E-storage is a good idea here if you're going to be mass reclaiming trees, which events go on aircon. Sees that, he's probably going to come up here and finish his DT wall. Yep, he does. He saw that.
Yeah, but how is he going to pass through it then?
He doesn't need to pass through it. The objective here is air. Thomas reclaiming yet again. You see, drop the metal storage so as not to waste it. But even with all his reclaiming of labs, Venom's ahead by 1,000. Or 600 it looks like, but he's still ahead at this point. You always build a moho, that's the right call. That's really going to boost his production. Because Venom is building tons of bombers right now, that's going to slow down his resource stacking. Again, he has metal in the tank right now, and he's stalling on E, so he needs to turn a lot of these off. Yeah, we're running this on Windows. Again, I don't know the reason why he keeps putting us right up near the front here. It would be very funny when Venom comes to try and bomb an advanced lab and sees a vehicle, regular vehicle instead. I think he might be able to sneak through here. And here you go. He's getting it. He's backing off. This will come in and take care of it. This has no air defense. You could just bomb it out and it's done. There goes it. And there's 650 metal. Oh, not gone yet. He's gonna repair it. Bombers reappear right here. Didn't lose any bombers. Took out a unit.
The trees are just.
He's getting his
dying.
advanced up.
The
Yep,
top-
he's reclaiming the trees. His lumberjack.
Yeah, just taking so
He's gonna
much
take down
longer.
his precious air cons. There it goes.
Yeah, but they're taking down. They're cutting. They're getting rid of trees. They're just reclaiming them.
This is 10. I think it'll run an 11 when they do that whole upgrade, but we'll see.
Purple robot.
There are no purple robots.
But then
Madden decided he didn't want to play. Actually, I don't know if he decided that or if he just couldn't. Now he's going advanced. That's been marked. These have the longer range missile guys, so you can actually do a decent amount with them because they can reach almost all the way out to here. So. This is where I would do this run. Just go right up the pass, and then take it out. I'm surprised that Venom isn't continuing with that pressure. most of the bombers survive off the back. He may come back in and take out this moho as I... Not enough bombs for that last moho. This is not core contingency, this is Pro TA, which is basically OTA rebalanced, and there's only like 1 or 2 units added. Resource units. So the game basically plays a lot like OTA does, core contingency. And then there's a handful of differences. Like you'll see a lot more T2 in Pro TA than you will in OTA. But to me, it plays very similar. So, and I enjoy it. The closest you're going to get to OTA, but in a mod. It's got a lot of quality of life features too that I rather enjoy, especially for old people like me. He's building a Dominator of his own. I find that amusing. Yeah, Venom knows now at this point that, like, he saw what Thomas has, and he knows it's done. But there's always a chance for a snipe, really good bombing run. You know, Venom's AA is a little weak, so if he gets his air up and running and actually gets his resources going. The problem is, again, Venom's spending a ton of metal on these, and he's still, I think, stalled out on E too, so. He's about to walk into a little trap here. I've had some very epic games on this map. This doesn't count as one of them. Yeah, I mean, the game's been out for near on 30 years, so... the fun thing is, if you're a single player, Pro TA actually works not only for skirmish, but actually works in the single player campaign. So if you want to check it out, and I actually have it streamed on my channel, so if you want to have the single player experience, it is available to you. I don't understand why he's getting so close to this pyro. He gets lucky. Fortunately, he gets his radar unit blown up because he didn't just use his radar to shoot the... I guess his radar was down, and then he was waiting for that to be up. But that's a cool 208 metal right there. Hard to say no to. They're going to win 2 versus 1. That right there, 520 metal wreck. It's huge. That's where you need to shut the... Here you go. He's got those turned off, so we can do this. Turn this on, get some advanced bots. Or you get the radar bots out for resources. Dominators just... The diplomats are nice because of the range, but they're for taking out mobile things. Boom! Yeah, Pro TA Universe is where you can find it. I don't have it. I think I have it linked in the description of the stream, where you can get it. And then we're playing on Total Annihilation Forever, or TAF is where we play at. I don't like what Venom's doing with his cons here. He just needs bombers. Bombers. Defend yourself.
Is he bombing trees?
Yeah, because Venom's still at 20 metal because he's kind of been focusing on doing these, and I think it's just too early for these. I think you need bombers. Yeah, cans are actually good in in Pro TA. They are not in OTA, but they're actually pretty great in OTA. So you'll find that you'll like them even more if you use them here. This thing is causing way more damage than it has any right to. 7 kills. Oof, only got one of the missile towers.
Did he come back?
He might be retreating his diplomat here. 400 metal for these things. They're cheaper than the Dominators.
But they do go last.
Leveler, I don't like that choice. I don't like anything from Thomas right now that is not resources or bombers. He's gonna get another bow taken out. Ooh, sliver away from getting that one. This thing is, by building the mohos and having those be your main source of resources, they're way easier to bomb than this. Bigger return, too. He basically has to stop everything he's doing, and he needs to build Diplomat's doing decent work. He needs to run now, though. He's not going to be able to... The Dominators will chase him down. Venom is still getting his still got his K-bots going, so his resources are going up as he's doing this silly fight here in the middle.
So he's like in your fire.
74 metal there. That's a former radar bot. I think my original disc is still at my parents' house, or I've got it somewhere like tucked away in my garage or basement. I really should find it. But yeah, the thing is older than all of my children combined, I think. We've lost. No, this is the high quality birthday content that every single Total Annihilation player demands. It's 500 metal. So just get your aircon out there, go pick that up. Ooh, the leveler is actually going to work. It shoots and levels things. So this is now 1,500 worth of metal right in the middle, waiting for somebody to go get it. Here he comes. He's going to go get it. Leveler's gone. But he's going to get away. You're letting him get away with murder here. There we go. Alright, so we only got... Still, that's worth it. You trade an aircon for as much metal as a factory. Now the Diplomat's too close and is in serious danger. You can see the higher rate of fire, better mobility of the Dominators is why they cost more. They're a little trouble hitting that radar. This is a mobile flag. It's going to be pretty hard to bomb. That's actually quite clever. But... Again, the bombers are going to be releasing their bombers here by the time you see them. That was not a good run. If he was going for that. But this is the MVP right here. Survived 3 bombing runs now. I wonder if he was... I know he was taking the angle to do it. He didn't really hit the commander, so...
He's sweeping around.
So this thing is, if you've got one of these, you want to build the radar bots, and you want to get them to go, and you want them to sit still. Because you can see he's just still struggling on energy at this point. Because when you're trying to mass these bombers like that, even though he's got all his metal makers off, he's still struggling on E. So you build the radar bots to keep your E solidified, and to not take as much space as the solars. So you could reclaim the solars, replace them with radar bots. Taking advantage of the longer range here, the range of the Diplomats. Realizing now, hopefully, that he needs Unit cap is 1,500, and that's a engine limitation, because if you want to have 10 players in the game, because I think it's 15,000 units is the overall cap between everyone before it starts to break down. So you get patches that allow you to have 5,000 units per player, but eventually the game starts to have problems if everybody starts to hit that. So I'd love it if we could bump it up even just a little more, 1,600, 1,700. But I think you just start running into engine problems when you do that. Gamma or Wotan are more versed in that kind of thing. Down it goes. And they have, you can see their range is really, really good. This is where just a handful of AKs or storms would be fine, just to go ahead of these guys, or even thuds. And if you're Venom, you just need to keep bombing the Mohos. Missed. Nice little run there. He did take out that. He missed the radar that he was going for. This is a tough spot to hit a radar.
He put 3 in a good spot.
I was probably like, why? How do you play this map?
This is how you play this.
Nope, and an aircon goes down because it was sitting down. These guys are going to take out those double mets. Again, he's spending so much metal into these. This right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that he's built, that's almost a fusion. Just build a fusion. Like, you control the pass. You're not going to be able to push through at this point. His resources aren't high enough. You kind of want your resources in the 70 mark before you really start cranking these. So I think this is a little premature from Venom. Oh, it is snowing. Why Venom no make... You know, I don't actually know. He should. That's another thing he needs to do. This is why I think I would have won. I also think he's not making the Moho because he's playing Thomas and he knows that he's got this in the bag. So he's playing probably more relaxed than he would have if he were up against me. Like, Thomas isn't bombing. There's no reason not to build the Mohos. You're correct. I should have made when I saw that I was going to go up against Venom, I should have used my birthday power to make it so that I played the pass in the semifinal, then Lava Duels for the final. But I'd already promised that the final was going to be the pass, so...
Next time it's going to be the final.
No. The pass will show up again in an ONO for sure. It is an OTA classic. I think it teaches you something about how to play this game that other maps don't. So everyone should at least suffer once or twice on this map, like we all did. Yeah, it is Venom's game to lose. It has been since the start build. Since here you go. He's got a Dominator's Own. Now he can get some pyros up here, and he can plug this and stop Venom from marching in like he's doing here. There you go. He takes out that solar. Being patient with his approach, that's fine. Should have a decent cloud of bombers right now. Nope, okay, he's building air cons, which is a fine thing to do. Get your economy going so you can really crank out these Dominators. If he comes up to degun them too, Dominators are great at killing commanders. They're much like Mavericks in that regard.
That guy's there. They have water.
The missiles track a little bit, and they track enough to get a commander. You see he's kiting back right now. There you go, he wins that little Dominator fight. This one's close to dead though. And these guys are going to keep pouring missiles down on them. And it goes down. Yeah. See, he's sending these guys to repair, but I was hoping for a lot more bombing here. I'm disappointed. I'm not getting my birthday present. I want shadows, people. Shadows. Yeah, he can come up here. He can get this guy from that position. This flank is actually doing some work. Okay, he needs more than just the Dominators. They're so expensive. Is he still stalling? No. What's he at on his metal production? Is he finally... Yeah, he's 50 right now. Venom, build mohos.
They're cheaper things.
Or he can even build pyros at this point. Like he's got control of the pass with the Dominators. So now it's time to move in with some more brawly units and bomb these mohos so he can't produce it. He knows how much these cost, so. Perhaps two. Yeah.
He needs to not.
He needs another air factory too. If you're gonna
No,
do the con farming
He's
thing.
going to do this.
There you go. He's got a second air factory. Building bombers.
Yeah. And
Just
if he's going to build
just control the game.
Just keep them.
Don't be cute. Don't be cute like I was. Do what you know what works. You build the shadows. You bomb with the shadows. Yep. You can build advanced cons, necros out of here to really crank. He realizes he's not really getting anywhere with the Dominators. Like, this is the other thing. You bring the Dominators, you get them up here to clear the AA that's right there, so then you can just bomb with total impunity. So these have accomplished their objective. So at this point now it's all about, yeah. So he's doing it right. Just get in there, bomb AA while you're at it. Some people don't realize that you're doing it. Next thing you know, they're out of missile towers.
Yeah, you can play with him. What's good is that?
Wait, class time's over?
Gone, still has a wreck. Did he build a necro? He did not. So that's gonna hurt. But he's letting him get, that was like 2,000 metal worth right there. Got him up by nearly 15,000 right now. Yeah, he could build a nuke. I do not like off-screen roaching on this map. The part of the thing too is you realize because of the elevation, you actually kind of have to come off right here. If you come here, then when you blow up too high, and you actually have trouble getting the hits. You can do a nicely timed one coming across. I just don't think it's worth the time, the resource investment, or the risk of having them in your base. I've won a couple games on the pass because people were doing roaches. I fly in a bomber, bomb a roach, blow up their base. And if I see you doing that, you can get that I'm going to I'm gonna bomb your roaches on the ground if I can. Yeah, Vapor, if you're having is my mic facing the wrong way or something? If you're having trouble understanding, or if you're just trolling, just tell me so that way I can ignore you. Yeah, I know, it's almost 5 o'clock and this tournament is still going.
I need to make dinner.
I know, and Venom refuses to do what he needs to do to end the game here. There we go. You may be hearing some Thomas the Tank Engine in the background. There's nothing to do with the fact that Thomas is playing right now, and everything to do with the fact that my son is now. What was that? So for everyone looking to get a win against Venom, this is your map. Let's take a look. Yeah, the Copperhead Copperhead OP 42. There we go. These guys advance back up again. He's repairing this Moho. This Moho has survived multiple bombing runs on it. No excuse for that thing to still be alive.
Yes. These buildings such expensive things.
No, he stopped building them. So he's... Oh, no, he's still building them. So he's still stalling while building those.
What's the sound of building expensive?
Like, he's given Thomas the chance to get back in the game here with the... His bombers are still alive. He might be able to swing in and tag this on the way back. Nope, I guess they died. Nope, they're there. Yep. Yeah. Venom doesn't know. You got to click back. You got to click back here if you want to get that coming off the backside. There you go. Look at this. Look at this. This right here. This is the thing of absolute beauty. I want everyone on the internet to see. Cute. You want to take them home with you? Let them produce metal in your house? Thank you, Lickchi. Appreciate it.
Yeah, just take them.
I was saying thank you for the happy birthday wishes.
Imagine if you built so many that
You can't reclaim a commander. Nope, it doesn't like you. Why? I don't know. Ask Chris Taylor. I guess I could have asked him that when I interviewed him. Here we go. And yeah, this. Here comes the bombers again. He's going to tag that. This Moho will die. It's the one up top that won't. Oh, that was a lot of bombs on the head, but not enough to get him. Copperhead is now sitting at a cool 60 kills. It's going to be the Copperhead count game, everybody. There we go. All right, 3. So this is good. Now Venom's taking good bomber control, and he's building this nuke, and he still hasn't built the Mohos. There we go. These nukes are actually relatively cheap when it comes to building them. You can see only 970. So for less than the cost of 2 of these, you can build a nuke. But the missile itself is what's really expensive. Yeah, this actually even costs less. It costs as much energy as 4 dominators. So figures maybe finally get this. Nope. Nice little spray run right there. Nice little run. He managed to tag that, and Thomas still didn't put out an echo either to get that lab back up if he wanted it. So he's reclaiming at this point.
This thing has
He's got enough units to start going in.
He's still alive.
The Copperhead's getting hit. It's getting hit. Get out of there.
He's not moving it.
No, he's not moving it. It's going to go down. He needs this thing. This is his lifeblood. He realizes it. Running away. Oh, it gets away. Cars OP, everybody. Here we go. More bombers ready to go. So yeah, this is what this map's about right here. Doing that, that's how you win it. Come in, bomb both Mohos. Boom, it's gone. It's just completely oppressive. He could have been doing this 20 minutes ago.
Thomas has way more missiles.
Yep. Okay.
While we're watching this final game.
Yeah, this game is very close to being over.
Okay.
But he's not moving the Copperhead. He could actually bomb it. Here he comes. It's com bomb time, everybody. He's going for a ride. This will mean he gets the loss in the tournament, but if he manages to pick up a draw here, then let's see if he switches to fighters. Yeah, he's running his commander away from the top and cloaking. He knows what's coming. Here it comes. Chugga chugga choo choo.
What do you mean chugga chugga choo?
Well, Thomas the Tank Engine's going for a nice little ride, and the hero Copperhead goes down with over 80 kills. The nuke is done. The
Just
commander will be
close it
appearing
back.
soon.
I need the groceries now,
I actually was. He says, "Well,
He's moving
yeah,
his
here he
commander.
comes. Here's the commander on the top side. Venom running away.
Running.
Venom's gonna watch this back and be like, what?" And there he goes. And we have the first ever Postal Map Tournament champion.
What happened?
Your champion, Tag
So he dropped
Venom.
in front of him?
He brought a comm over to try and blow up his commander, but he did not succeed. Because, of course, he saw it coming a mile
So
away.
commander on commander, he tried to take
So-
his commander over?
And blow up his commander with his commander, which wouldn't give him the victory, but would prevent the loss in the ladder. So you can see here, this is the story. Shadows are king. You saw once Venom just started putting everything ahead into shadows. The
And
game
let's
just ended
give
really
him the
fast.
score. What
So
does that mean?
I feel like I missed my opportunity because now Venom's going to watch this back and realize, like, oh yeah, I remember how to play that map now. And it'll be much harder for me to get the win against him. So, all right. Well, there we go. Yes, have you heard about Bar? No, I haven't heard. Oh my goodness, tell me more. Tell me more. So, all right, everyone. So let's go ahead and get this in, and we will get your tournament champion set up. There we go. And I'll go ahead and hit the end the tournament button. So there we have it. I failed to bag at least a silver in this. Venom takes the gold. Let's see here. The postal birthday ONO. Sergeant Serve with a cool 2 wins as well to pick up a bronze. Congrats. And Thomas, well done there, grabbing the silver, and first place, of course, to Venom. So,
But you lost.
good job to everybody. Thank you so much for coming out today for my birthday, 40th birthday celebration. And 3 games on Postal. No, Lon, you're not going to end it. It's glorious. It's perfect. It's everything you've wanted. What we'll do here, yes, there is a Discord. It's the Total Annihilation Universe Discord. I think it's linked on the TAU website is where it's at. So if you want to join us there, you're more than welcome. And you can find additional stuff there at TotalAnnihilationUniverse.com. For those who came out to watch some glorious ticky-tacky back and forth turn-based gameplay, thanks for coming out to visit. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, or the like button as well, make sure you do that. Leave a comment down below. And it was good to see everybody. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.